Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh, wonderful!
That's nice. That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. It's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick. Yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants? You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
Basically, what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth really a lot.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
not
bad.
gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on Fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5
great
stars.
food, great food. Stuff gets stolen though. Service is okay.
I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely,
obviously.
100%. I'm just now
Like,
just
oh, this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of, like, really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I love it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
everybody. Hi, it's me, Sam, the production manager, and I am today your GM for D20 Live. There we go. For Blades in the Dark.
We all know who we are and where we're from.
You know, I forgot that we had to do an introduction stuff. So anyway, hi, I'm Sam. I'm your GM for today. As is by my name up there, GM Sam. I put that up there.
I love you profoundly.
I love you too.
Damn right.
But it's not
We
about
all love
me.
you, Sam.
It's not about me. It's about my players. Everybody else, introduce yourself. We're gonna start with Dave.
Hey everybody, friendly neighborhood Dave. I'm playing a character called Augustus Keel, or August for short. He's a magic guy.
Alright,
Magic man.
And today with us we have Cassie.
Hey everybody, it's me. How's it going? I'm Cassie, and I'm playing Georgette Baker, aka The Whisper, and I'm good at talking to people.
Alright, then we got Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm playing a character called El Corvo Lobo, or Raleigh for short. It's everyone refuses to call me my nickname, so they just call me Raleigh instead. I am a punchy guy. I fight ghosts professionally.
And last but not least, we got Mike.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike. Today I am playing Junker, everyone's favorite bomb repurposing and recycling expert, in that I find things that would be explosive and I make them more explosive.
Very useful.
You might call yourself a catalyst.
Yeah. And a couple of announcements just so that way we've got it for the next month. Next month we have on August 4th we have our video game Expendables game, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then after that we've got Dune on the 18th.
Double woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, August 18th, Dune. We're going back, baby.
Oh god, I can't wait. That was so much fun. Also,
We're gonna
Expendables
forge our own
house.
path through the. Yeah, we're gonna forge our own path through the Dune universe because I haven't seen the second movie and I don't remember the book, so we're gonna figure it out.
You know, it's fun that way. All right.
In all fairness, like 10 years happened between the two books, so two.
Yeah,
books.
we'll just do.
All right. Let us start with. I gotta pull up things. All right. Let us start with our module for today. It has been about a year since the Great Organ Heist in Duskfall. You spent the majority of it laying low as the Immortal Emperor and Lissa scoured the streets for the missing organ. I mean, how hard could it be to find a 6 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot box that had ghosts in it and a giant bleeding organ?
Yeah.
From a Leviathan.
Yeah.
How hard was it for them?
Extremely, because you gave it to Baba Yaga.
And it left our plane of existence.
It's gone. It doesn't exist in this world
Bye.
anymore. When you came back from hiding, Rigney, the bartender of the Beers and Cheers, your front and your friend, begrudgingly, told you that there didn't seem to be any more attempts to find another organ, surprisingly.
Okay.
That being said, it was probably best to avoid jobs near Lissa's turf, since she was still on the prowl for whoever stole her payday. She doesn't know it was you guys, but she knows somebody did it.
And then they used explosives on her place.
Explosives, so the list is very short.
Yeah.
Due to the amount of gold that you acquired last time, and after Jimmy the Silverfoot managed to convert it into Emperor Silver through a whole year's worth of shaving your gold down, because there is no gold in Duskfall, he had to painstakingly actually shave down every gold coin to like little slivers and then disperse that throughout the city. So now there's like a bunch of gold shavings everywhere.
And no matter what anyone says, no matter what, all the gold we see in the entire city was in some way ran through our dirty, weird hands. I like to think we did stuff to it before we sent it out.
Like what?
I don't know, man. Like at first we probably just like drank on top of it, But at some point, I feel like it retrogrades. You guys just want to rub your nuts on the gold?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what did we rub our nuts on it? Like, what did we do?
I just laid down a layer of it on the floor and rolled back and forth on it. It was the most blinged out play session I ever had.
I feel like the fact that both you and I, Jordan, went to the same place about what we did with that gold is evidence that at some point we did that with the gold.
In an alternate universe, that occurred.
Sure, yeah.
At any rate,
Georgette has no idea.
Well,
He's blissfully unaware.
you joined in after that because actually Georgette heard about everything that went down, and she managed to deduce that it was you guys who pulled the organ heist. So she managed to actually get into the group that way.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys managed to buy out the building next to the Beers and Cheers to expand your base of operations. The Beers and Cheers managed to expand its bar. Your storeroom was actually converted into an actual proper hideaway as opposed to a storeroom that you shared with Rigney. And now you actually have a proper base of operations. You also have 2 vaults because of the amount of silver that you guys fucking had.
Are they good vaults?
Yes, they're good vaults.
Okay.
Fine faults, even.
So, needless to say, the Scarlet Gorilla Brotherhood is doing well.
Despite our ridiculous name.
Despite your ridiculous name. You also managed to gain more members, which is the reason why Byron's character, I think his name is Edward.
Byron's character? Byron's character was... Hang on, I got the name here.
Edward? I believe it's Edward.
He called himself... Yeah, Edward.
Edward.
He's called the Gentleman Ghost.
It's the reason why your Gentleman Ghost is actually not here, because he's actually on a separate job. Because now you guys have more members, and that means that you have more people that are actually able to help you do and get more jobs.
Could you imagine that interview process from us?
Your names have been whispered amongst more alleys as the people who are able to get whatever you need. No job is too big or too small.
Yeah.
On a day of no importance at all, you are in your base, waiting to hear from your other members about the job that they're currently on. You hear a knock at the door, and Rigney comes in. Gents, you've got a visitor. I know you're busy back here, planning and scheming and doing your things.
Can it be that when he comes back and checks on us, I have a golf club with a grenade, and I'm just like, no, yeah, we got time. What's up?
I think you might want to hear what this one has to say.
We are doing crimes.
Crimes. All right.
Home. In our
Break
home
the
base,
law,
doing
break the
crimes.
So.
Well, where else are you gonna do it?
Gotta practice.
Outside.
Home is where the crime is.
No better practice than field work, is all I'm saying.
If you can commit a crime around other criminals, then you're on a different fucking level. And who's more dangerous a criminal than the criminal in your own mind?
Okay.
Exactly.
Georgia just like nods slowly.
So who's our visitor?
So,
yeah.
in comes in a woman, and she's got her face covered and everything, and you can't quite tell who it is from the first bit. But as soon as she throws back her hood, you guys all recognize who she is, and this is Lady Drake. Lady Drake is a known magistrate on the payroll of many criminals in the city, and she doesn't often leave Brightstone. Now, hun, can you pull up the map for Dustball?
Yep, I already had it up, but I'll put it up again.
All right. You guys are situated in Crowsfoot on the map, right? Which is right smack dab in the middle of everything. Brightstone is like where the nobility live.
Okay.
And then White Crown is where the governor and the immortal emperor have houses there.
That's the big island that only has like one bridge going to
Yes,
it, right?
there's only one bridge going to and from it. That is where it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so Lady Drake doesn't leave Brightstone very often, and normally what she does is she will like have people, because she's really well known amongst all of the crime bosses in the entire city of Dustfall. So everyone knows who she is, right? And if she's dealing with you, it means it's something serious. And the fact that she's come to you directly with no bodyguards and in disguise, it must mean that she really wants this done and she wants it off the books.
Oh my.
So she's an older woman. She comes in, she looks at you, and her hair's tied up into like a neat bun at the back.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks and she goes, "Am I speaking to the Scarlet Gorilla Brotherhood?"
Who's our face for these kind of things? Was it Pirate and is he gone?
Technically, right now, Cassie's your face.
Oh.
Cassie, you're muted.
Cassie, you're muted.
My bad.
It's okay.
So Georgette steps up and says, yes, I do believe you are.
Wonderful. I have a job for you.
All right. Shall we go to, welcome in. Shall we go get comfortable, speak somewhere about this?
Well, you guys are in your hideout, so it's a good idea to just have her sit down so she can explain what's going on.
Yeah.
What does our
You
hideout
just have
look like now?
Well, it looks like a proper hideout. So you've got a corner where you actually do stuff. Dave's actually got a space where he can actually do his attuning stuff, so that way Rigney doesn't just walk in and like smash all his bottles everywhere.
Exactly.
Right. There's like a desk that you have with like a couple of chairs, right, where you're like, oh yeah, this is where we meet our clients.
I'm gonna be sitting on a stool in like a dark corner, like playing with a knife, looking menacingly at everyone.
Can I craft? Can we have like kind of like a den area with one of those like big spools that gets used for tables and like every fucking thing ever?
Yeah,
Like one of those big wooden spools.
Yeah.
And I'm just
So you'd
crashing.
use like large cords for like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just pop down on the dirtiest fucking couch that was at our old lair.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So Lady Drake very gently sits down on this chair, and she looks at all of you and she goes, "I need you to rescue my daughter."
Oh shit! From what?
Oof.
The Immortal Emperor.
Oh
Goddamn.
fuck!
Oh. Okay.
He took
Details.
He took your daughter as collateral, did he?
About 8 months ago, the Immortal Emperor called upon all of the nobility to bring all of their most eligible young women to a ball. Yes.
How are they eligible?
They're old enough.
For what?
Marriage.
Is he getting the hitch?
No! Unfortunately, this is...
Oh, this is proper rotten, isn't it?
You can see that she's very agitated about this entire endeavor, so...
Mm-hmm.
While we were there, the Immortal Emperor had all the young women mate with a very strange, but very charming, older man.
Like older rickety or older just kind of grayish?
He, from what I could tell, he was not rickety. He had the ability to look young and old at the same time, from my experience.
Oh, he was fucking magic then, wasn't he?
I don't know. All I know is that he was a lord from a faraway land called Olympia. Right? And he said he came in here in search of a bride. He picked my daughter, and then after a night for the two of them to actually become acquainted with each other, the Lord disappeared, and my daughter was left pregnant.
Hey, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Olympia?
Yeah, Olympia!
Sam?
Yeah?
Was it thundering that night?
Oh, it might have been. Nobody can really remember, really, at that point, but it might have been.
Were there severe thunderstorms around the time this gentleman might have been conjugating?
How about you give me an insight roll?
Oh, good. A stat I don't have.
Everybody can roll an insight roll if you like.
Yeah, I just can't roll it well. Is that all 3 dice on the side?
Yes.
Okay.
So you actually have 4 dice.
I do?
Yes.
But I only have 3 dots.
You have 4 dice.
Oh, right.
You have 1 plus extras.
Right,
Yes.
Base 1 plus extra.
Where the hell's my wood?
Okay, wait. So I have 1 in insight. That was how many dice am I rolling for that again? I forgot.
You have 2 dice, and you roll the
I
higher
have 2
one.
dice.
Yeah. So you roll 2 dice. And you take
Right.
The higher one.
Yes. Okay.
So, okay.
Oh, that didn't work.
10.
Oh, I rolled a 6 and a 4.
All right. So, all right. Cassie got.
I got a 5.
So Dave got a 6, so he does know for sure that it was thundering that day. Mike, you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have a pretty good idea that it might have been thundering that day.
Was it thundering to a certain rhythm?
Shut up, Mike.
God.
So what the
What am I missing?
I didn't say that.
No,
You did.
No.
Ew.
Stop.
Oh, we got a normal player success redeemed.
Well, everybody.
Yeah.
Can I have it to keep my lunch?
Yeah.
Can we get a normal ear bleach?
No.
I'm asking reasonable questions.
It was thundering that day. Yes, that's what I'm gonna tell you. It
Okay.
was thundering that day.
What am I missing here? I feel like there should be something I should know, but maybe I don't.
Mike is making sex jokes.
I'm implying
No.
that Zeus showed up and banged the living heck out of this lady's
Oh,
daughter.
Zeus.
And
I see. Okay.
And the thunder rumbled to the sound of the headboard hitting the wall.
It was Zeus.
God damn it, Zeus.
Right,
Get out
no
of
one
here.
likes Zeus. All right. So after
Literally no one.
To
That
the
sucks.
rhythm of the night.
So she continues.
You have no place here, Zeus.
Lady Drake continues. She goes, after we discovered that she was pregnant, the Immortal Emperor decreed that my daughter Syria get locked away in the governor's stronghold in White Crown.
Okay.
I don't like the fact that he's decided to keep my daughter away from the rest of her family, especially in this extremely dishonorable way. I don't appreciate the fact that the Emperor has apparently lied to me, where this lord just disappeared in the middle of the night and left my daughter with child.
I pour her a glass of water, by the way. Like, I pour her a glass of water. I pour one for myself as well, just to show that, like, this is water. Just as a, like, an attempt to comfort a little bit. Like,
Right? And I don't like the fact that essentially, like, I can visit my daughter, but that's about it. I have no control over what happens with my own daughter. I'm very annoyed by this.
How many other women are trapped like this?
There haven't been any as far as I'm concerned. All the other women that met with the Lord that night apparently didn't fall pregnant.
Sorry.
Alright.
Just someone in the chat said you're coming to these chuckleheads.
Somebody wants a Hercules.
fair.
So I'm coming to you because of the fact that I personally can't be involved in trying to rescue my daughter. I do know that I can actually I have made arrangements for her to leave the city in about 2 weeks' time. But unfortunately, I need other people to get her to that point.
And
Right.
how did you come across our name in the hat?
I believe you are acquainted with Adelaide Farogue. If you guys look on your sheet, Adelaide Farogue is one of your people that you are friends with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's on your crew sheet.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hell of a spelling.
Yeah.
Froeg.
Froeg.
That's how I'm pronouncing it. I didn't say it was right.
Adelaide. I believe that you are. I believe you are in touch with Adelaide.
Holiday. Sorry. Yes?
Okay, so you want us to rescue your daughter from the Emperor.
Yes.
Do you have a way of us doing that, or are you just sending us on a suicide mission? What's the deal?
I can help get you into White Crown.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Right?
Yeah, the first hurdle.
But
That would help. Yeah.
That's about all I can do.
Because looking at the map, there's one way in, one way out, and it looks like 4 defensive towers around the island to prevent ships from approaching. Am I right?
I mean, any way's a way out as long as you got a boat. We just got to make sure the towers aren't a problem.
Okay.
You know, with bombs.
Oh, yeah. Or we could just maybe slip some sedative into the guards' rations or something like that on the island.
Yes.
Maybe the lady here could provide us some sort of cover while we approach the island by boat.
Sam, are there docks along White Crown and along the southern shore of White Crown? If I'm looking at that map correctly?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
There are a few docks.
I've got a crazy idea.
Okay.
We could, in order to avoid this, sorry, I should say this a character. One thing we could do, in order to avoid any kind of troubles, we could run lines out across the channel, and any inventory we need to bring over, we just drag it through the water, just making sure it's watertight. That way, if we get searched on the way through the bridge, it's no fuss.
And there's plenty of docks on the other side.
Yeah.
That we could do that from.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is that the docks are being watched very heavily, because why would they want anybody from the very mercantile docks to be approaching the Emperor's Island kind of thing, right? Because they would want that one bridge to be the only access in and only access out. So
Pretty
they'd be
much.
watching the harbor pretty intensely, I imagine.
Yeah. So from what you guys can gather from Lady Drake, this is how White Crown works. There's paperwork to go across the bridge.
Okay.
Right? Because you either are visiting or you are working in White Crown. Those are the only two things, and you have to have paperwork signed by the governor in order to go in and out. Right? If you are going via boat, the only time you are going via boat is to deliver groceries.
Groceries. Okay. Like supplies and shit, right?
Like supplies, yeah. That's the only time you go via boat, because the problem is, because there's a couple reasons why normally people don't go over the water, because there are monsters in the water.
Oh.
Right? So when people go on boats, generally they have also a bunch of people that just, also stab at the monsters while you guys are going over the boat.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, there's worse things than hagfish in the in the bay.
Mm-hmm. Right? There are no leviathans in the bay because of the fact that that's outside of the barrier, and only the only thing that you guys do, because this is the thing that you guys do know, only sailors who are licensed to go outside to hunt leviathans are allowed to go through the barrier, and they have special boats that are made by that are made and sanctioned by the Immortal Emperor.
Okay.
I used to be one of those.
Yeah.
It was very, very tightly controlled.
Well, it would have to be, yeah. So we need a way to get on the island first.
Mm-hmm.
We need a way to, well, inconspicuously get on the island. Then we need a way to know where your daughter is, how to free the daughter, and then extract without any kind of, without anyone being the wiser, obviously, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Or else things will get really hot for the lady here very quickly.
Is there any way we can... The problem is, if we cause any kind of an alarm on the way back, that whole bridge is going to get shut down. There's no way we can get her across the water. If she's pregnant, it's going to do terrible things.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you've been able to go and visit your daughter, do you visit her at the tower that she's being held at? Do you visit her at what does that process look like if we were to try and sneak in sort of that way?
I am only allowed to go visit her on Mondays.
Okay.
At the governor's stronghold itself.
The governor's stronghold.
That's all I know where she is.
Okay. And where does she come to like?
Sorry, go ahead.
Is there like a specific meeting place that you're allowed to be at?
There is a meeting room that I'm allowed to meet her in. I'm not allowed to go into her quarters. I'm not allowed to go into anywhere else that's in the governor's stronghold, unfortunately.
What about the island itself as a whole? Are there any estates you can stay at temporarily?
At White Crown, I can stay at an estate, but I have to have that put into the paperwork. And that at this point is going to take too long because I need her out in 2 weeks.
What happens in 2 weeks?
That's when my contact is going to get her out of the city.
Is your contact leaving by boat or by the rail?
Neither. Apparently there's a exit through the Lost District. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the Lost District, when you look on the map, is actually
transitioning.
Sorry, is actually up in the top right corner. The Lost District used to be part of Duskfall. However, the barrier that you guys actually have now, the magical barrier that prevents ghosts from coming in, this is actually your second barrier. The first barrier fell. And the Lost District became lost because it was just overrun with everything, and the Emperor was able to get the second barrier up in time.
Okay, so the towers around the northern part of the island are actually the barrier towers.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Not guard tower. I guess they could be one and the same, technically speaking, but... So...
I don't know if they... With the current running through those towers, I don't know if they are manned?
Sometimes they're maintenance, they're not necessarily manned all the time.
Okay.
Alright. Here's the problem. How are you gonna... Where exactly let's just say we get her, right? We gotta hand her off somewhere. Where are we handing her off? In Brightstone?
No, you have to bring her over to the Lost District. I can't be
There's
involved
no
with
bridges into the Lost District. We'd have to bloody make a Zeppelin. Can I make a Zeppelin?
You can't run a Zeppelin with explosions, I don't think.
It go faster. Look,
that's a one-way Zeppelin.
Rocket is just an explosion that is like a prolonged orgasm. It's tantric, man. All right, because rather than one splat, it's a shoo, and that's how it goes. Okay, it's a tantric explosion.
That's
None
awful.
of y'all are listening to me, and I can hear it, and I want to tell you I'm offended.
You should be.
So I can get you into White Crown on the Monday, but that's about it. If I can't get you in any other day, you have to figure out how else to get in there.
We're going to have to get in there. We're going to have to stay there. It's going to take more than a day in your visit time to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it under the guise of kidnapping the daughter. Like, we're going to do it for ransom, quote-unquote, to keep our business deal deniable.
And we're going to need to stay the hell out of Crow's Foot, because that's immediately where they would go. If they caught any wind, is that it was us.
Yeah. We're going to have to probably go north off the island directly into the lost area.
Well, into we got to hop islands across. We got to go past the governor's stronghold, run that whole thing, go across the 3 islands, and then get into the Lost District? Are we sure we don't want a Zeppelin?
Are Zeppelins a thing?
They haven't figured out how to make a working Zeppelin to work across the barrier.
Okay.
That just means it takes one man bold enough to try. One man with the courage and scientific ingenuity.
At any point, Lady Drake looks at all of you and she goes, "Will you take the job? I will pay you whatever it is."
Well, we don't. Yeah.
I mean, whatever's a pretty good number.
We can't be allowed to spend it.
I mean, we're gonna need a lot of supplies, ma'am.
I'll pay for that too. I don't care.
Like, we need proper official outfits, both that and guard outfits, and we could pose as guards in White Crown.
Yes. Well, I was potentially going to suggest something very similar to that. One thing I was wondering, Lady Drake, is whether or not you had any information on things like, the guard, you sort of change the guard schedule, anything like that, anything of that sort, anything you noticed even when you were there. I'm assuming it must have been heavily guarded while you were around.
All I know is that there is a guard on the one end of the bridge, there's a guard at the other end of the bridge.
Wait, one guard?
Whoa.
Only one?
As far as I could tell, but I don't pay attention to that kind of thing. Right?
Fair.
If that's the one... If there's 2 guards, one on either side of the bridge, and they are the only arbiters to who cross into White Crown, where the Immortal Emperor is, we have to worry about how powerful these guards are.
Right, and then of course my daughter is always accompanied by 2 other guards.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Alright, well, so we're going to have to pose as guards, because that's the only thing that's going to make sense. And we got to case White Crown. There's no fucking way we can pull this off without actually knowing what's on this stupid island.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. I think reconnaissance would be very wise in this situation.
So you guys do have 2 weeks in order to do this.
Okay.
Essentially, she can bring you in on both Mondays for sure, but the rest of the days, you guys are gonna have to figure out how to get in there on your own. Like I said, there are two ways that there's 3 ways that people normally go over there. They either have visitation papers, which you can try and forge.
Okay.
And they also have work forms, which you can also try and forge. And the two forms of work are the people who are working as servants for people who live in White Crown, or people who are delivering groceries.
What's the most menial task people go over there for? Like something that nobody would think of to even look at us for.
Oh, plumbing.
You know what I mean? Plumbing?
Yeah.
I would have thought street sweeper, but yeah, plumbing.
I'm wicked good at that.
Yeah, you like pipes and stuff.
Let me tell you something. I can clean a pipe real fucking fast.
I believe it. Yeah, can we pose as plumbers? Can you have us come in for a plumbing job that you request for us, and then we can at least scout it out for the Monday?
I have no estate in White Crown, unfortunately.
Right. You're in
Brightstone.
Brightstone.
Hmm?
You have a friend who has an estate in White Crown?
I do have a friend who has an estate in White Crown. I can.
Well, that works just as well.
Are they sympathetic to your cause?
I don't know. I haven't brought it up with them.
All right.
They do.
You know, what you do is you go over and visit, and you just fuck up their toilet. just ruin it, and then they gotta call a plumber. You're like, I know a guy, and then we're in. Perfect. Bing bang boom.
You need a very protein cheese-rich diet for this.
Oh my god.
He knows too many things.
Let's see what happens when we go on Monday. How about that?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
She's coming in on a Sunday, so tomorrow is Monday. So you guys got to be prepared for at least this first bout of reconnaissance.
Okay, so we need work clothes, some basic tools, and a really bored expression.
You can get those.
For the first, she can get you clothes, because the thing is, she's gonna say that you guys are her bodyguards, so she can get you clothes for her bodyguards. Right?
Okay.
But,
the only reason I ask about the plumber thing is because it seems weird that all of a sudden she gets like a bunch of bodyguards that aren't there later. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, where are your guys that you hired?
Oh no, she always has bodyguards, but she has a rotation.
Oh, got it. Okay, sorry.
Because she has to go from Brightstone to White Crown. It's normal for her to bring bodyguards, but she always has a rotation of whoever she brings in.
Oh, that makes
sense. I see.
Easy. Okay.
Okay, that works then. That's fine by me.
All right, so who is interested in tonight mugging a plumbing company?
That's threatened me with a good time.
Well, I guess I'll go along too. You never know if there's ghosts involved.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
You care to come along and see if you can talk us out of violence?
Or what's the plumbing idea for the second visit?
We'll find a crooked plumbing.
I think Georgette is probably sort of like, well, I think the violence is inevitable, but she'll come along if there's like, if she can help be sort of like the grease that'll get them in kind of thing.
Very probably, actually.
Plus, we have plenty of coin to grease palms and to perhaps the hideout needs new plumbing. That would take, a couple of weeks to do. Let's hire out a company.
We need to, convert grease into bomb.
Grease fire.
So what Lady Drake is kind of implying is that she can get you in for the Monday for sure. She's implying that you guys should come back as the plumbers on the Tuesday to help her friend who lives in White Crown.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Great.
Because then if you have a work permit that you can go through and everything, so at this point it would be a good idea to try and either forge a work permit, because it's going to take all day in order to do that, or get someone else to forge a work permit for you.
Do we know anyone who'd be good at forging work permit for us?
That would be probably either in our list of contacts or a roll, right?
You can either roll or you can ask Jimmy.
Jimmy the Silverfoot.
Right, because he's your fence. He knows guys.
Okay, well, let's
All
go.
right.
You gonna go get Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're gonna just talk Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Alright.
Jimmy.
So, you find Jimmy. He's in his normal corner on the street, and he looks over and he goes, "Oh, well, if it ain't my best customers."
You say that to everyone, you dirty slut.
No, really, you are my best customers. Look, and he shows you one of his teeth, like in the back, and you can see like a little tiny hint of gold.
I see. You invested well.
I did. Now what can I do for you fine gents and lady?
People.
Well, we need... Someone is asking for Junker to make pipe bombs.
Yeah. No, I saw someone in chat. I think it was Colin DeLorean was mentioning we smuggle over some pomegranates.
They don't want this to be a cohesive plan. They want this to escalate.
They just
to
want explosions.
All right, we need a fucking work permit for it, now don't we?
Work permit? What? Are you trying to get over the White Crown?
What? No, shut up.
No.
Nah, never.
No, I need to.
But yes.
I need to know if you're going to White Crown because it depends on the forgery.
Then yes.
Yes.
You know the White Crow's like, shut up, Jimmy.
Gee, sure. How
How about you not say that out loud, you fucking wanker? God damn it.
Sorry, I'll keep it quiet.
Is this what you do when you go fuck a woman? I was like, I'm gonna go bang Rick... Jenny? I don't know a fucking...
Oh, no.
What?
Oh,
Rick Jenny?
I don't know a Jenny. I'm just imagining
Rick
a woman
Jenny.
you're going. You're gonna go walk up, you're gonna go to a pizza and be like, I'm about to engage in sex. No one wants to hear it, man!
Alright, anyway, you're going to White Crown. Alright, if you're going to
Stop saying the word. Call it White Castle.
You're
Because
gonna
it
go
doesn't
get some
exist,
burgers.
mate.
Because that's better.
Hey, you're going over to the island.
Yeah.
We're going
An
over to
island.
an island.
Not the island, because that implies criminal intent, you fucking asshole.
And
You know, this
anyway,
probably could have been, this problem probably could have been solved by going somewhere a little more discreet before discussing things.
this is
Gentlemen.
what Jimmy does. You just see Jimmy, he looks over at Georgette and he goes, "I'm sorry, lady."
He just shrugs, like, shakes her head and shrugs.
We're just gonna pick him up and drag him to a quiet bar.
And he looks over and he's like, "Alright, well, alright, I can probably get a good forgery. When do you need it by?"
Luck now.
Tuesday.
No, we don't need
Tuesday.
it now. We need it Tuesday.
Well, you
Alright,
tell him now. We'll get it Tuesday.
okay, well, alright, I can get it for you for Tuesday morning. It's gonna take.
Yeah.
Fine.
Tuesday in the morning, because we need it at night. I have a question, Sam. One of our contacts is a blue coat, La Rose.
Yeah.
What's a blue coat?
A blue coat is actually the police.
So we have a police contact.
You do. You have it.
Okay.
It's actually
We love
through.
that somehow.
It's actually through Cassie because Cassie used to be
Oh.
a law officer.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Someone named D20 Love has subscribed with Prime. I wonder who that is.
I wonder who that
Wait
is.
a minute.
Also, Rusty redeemed 2 successes.
Nice.
Right, thank you.
Those are letters in an order I recognize.
Okay, so would approaching your contact being the police person be beneficial to some kind of plan where we're trying to infiltrate a heavily policed up island? Cassie, do you think it would be a good idea?
Sorry, my husband's cat suddenly started meowing at me, which is something that she doesn't really do very often.
Okay.
What is it? Okay, no, she's fine. She
What is
she
it?
wandered back off.
His husband's stuck in the well? Tell me.
Well, he's out of the house right now, so maybe she's just anyway.
Maybe. Okay, so do you think that approaching your contact would be a good idea, or do you want to save that for some other time, maybe?
Do I have any ideas to whether or not my contact would be
So you do know that
trustworthy in something like this?
Okay, if they are in contact with you, they are trustworthy.
Okay.
So, yeah, LaRose is actually was your buddy in the law office when you guys were together. He's still in with the blue coats right now, so he actually does have an idea of the guard shift over when it comes over to like White Crown and stuff, and he would know about the guards for the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because like all the blue coats do go back and forth from White Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, so he does know. He like, if you were going to go and talk about the guards on the bridge, you would probably go to talk to LaRose.
Okay. Do I know whether or not I could ask that in such a way where it's just like, if I ask questions, he'd be like, yeah, everything's fine, or if I ask questions, he'd be like, that's suspicious, why are you asking me this?
If he is your contact, he's trustworthy, so like...
Okay, so that is what you mean by trustworthy. I could just be like, so, I need to know about this, what can you tell me? I'll be like, oh yeah, it's fine, here,
Exactly.
this is... Okay,
Well,
alright,
just
great.
talking about it's not illegal, you know? We're just talking. Just shooting the shit, whatever.
You know, I'm just curious.
That's what it is. You know, I was thinking about that crazy island.
I like to speak in hypotheticals.
Yeah.
If someone's
know.
trying to, steal the whole island, what would you...
What? Is that?
Saw it off of the peninsula and let it float out into the sea.
Yeah.
Who said
Yeah,
that?
something like that. What?
Who said that?
Who would win, Superman or Batman?
We don't know.
Hypotheticals.
One of every Pokemon or a billion lions, who would win?
Well, that's one of every Pokemon. That's not even a fair fight.
At any rate, so
Yeah.
you're gonna go talk to LaRose, because I assume you guys are done
think
with Jimmy,
so.
because Jimmy's just gonna get
Yeah.
your forgery.
Yes. We'll
Yeah.
slip him some money
I
and
think
we'll
so.
kind of call it a day on Jimmy.
Yeah,
Yep.
decent down payment and send him off. Pat on the bum.
Yep.
A quick hey you.
As is as is the custom.
Yeah. All right.
At this
Yes.
specific
Yes.
account.
So you go down to you go over to because LaRosa's patrol schedule. So you go over to his area, and
Mm-hmm.
he sees you, and he talks over to his partner, and his partner just walks off, and he goes over to you, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, I'm wondering if you would know currently what the sort of guard schedule would be for I'm out of character. We're looking specifically for
The bridge. The
The bridge for White Crown.
the bridge, specifically the bridge in White Crown. Would he also know the schedule for like closer into where we want to go, like the estate?
Okay, so he knows for sure the bridge, and he knows White Crown itself. He doesn't know the governor's stronghold because those are special guards.
Okay. Yes. I was wondering if you would know about the guard schedule for the bridge into White Crown and then potentially White Crown itself.
Yeah, I can probably get that for you. Just give me a second. And he's just like, he kind of pulls out his like his like little like book and everything, and he's
Like a ledger.
yeah, and he's flipping through the like the little notebook, and he's just like, okay, how long do you need it for?
Probably looking for, and then I give him the like
2
probably
weeks?
like the approximate dates for. Oh, it's okay. So we just want to say like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you say 2 weeks. It's like okay.
Yeah.
And he's looking, and he's like, okay, for the most part, there's only like two, like, it's like there's normally only about 4 guards that are on the bridge itself.
Okay.
Because there's one that actually checks the paperwork, and there's one inside that's hidden.
Hidden.
I thought so. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, that sounds about right. Hidden where? Would you?
So there's a little gatehouse right before you go over to the bridge, right?
I was gonna say like a little guardhouse situation.
Yeah, they're hidden on the inside of the guardhouse, so that way you can't see them, but they can see you, right? And they have a pistol trained on you if you do anything fucky.
Okay.
Right? And they have that on both sides because they have to check the paperwork on both sides.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking, and he's like, when are you thinking of going over? Like, in particular?
Do we know that?
You know,
would that be like in the morning, in the afternoon kind of thing, or like?
Like if you guys, because generally you guys deal with nighttime, so.
Yeah.
So if you say the nighttime, it's like if you're going over in the nighttime, Reggie's actually on the one side.
Who's Reggie?
Do I know Reggie? Do we know Reggie?
You have a vague familiarity with Reggie, and you know that Reggie has a weakness for gambling.
Could we get him in hot water gambling somehow and use that to our advantage?
I have some loaded dice. It's in my kit.
Atta girl. That's what you want to hear.
Right. So if you're going over in the evenings, Reggie's on patrol for that. So.
Where does Reggie live? And where does he gamble?
Reggie lives. Reggie lives over in Charter Hall, but he likes to gamble at the docks.
At the docks. Okay.
Interesting. That's coming together, isn't it? I think we should pay Reggie a visit. See if we can get him into some trouble and therefore our pocket.
Alright. Where's he gambling at the docks?
Generally he...
The dice or cards? What are we looking at?
It's mostly cards.
Mostly cards.
Okay.
Right, he does do dice every once in a while, so it's not unheard of for him to lose at dice. He has a very, very bad habit of losing at dice.
He sucks, eh? Alright, cool. Good.
Right, but in terms of
Good.
that, it should be okay.
That should make things a lot easier.
Okay.
Anything else? Or...
I don't know. It's up to you, Cassie. I'm just
Is there
commenting.
anything
I
else we
don't actually...
can? Yeah. Is there anything else we can think of that I might want to ask him? So we have sort of like the schedule situation because we have that tip.
I've got a question. Question: where did the guards get their uniforms cleaned?
Oh, we have a company.
And where are they located?
It's in a Charter Hall.
Isn't that great? Yeah, that goes in Charter Hall. Where in Charter Hall?
The problem is I don't go there very often, so I don't really know off the top of my head. It's somewhere like it's called like Bleaches. That's what it's called.
Look, bleach, but plural.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, like the Bleaches.
Okay.
I don't know why it's called that. It's very strange.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. I know that chirp.
Sorry, I resubscribed with my Prime because I love this channel and you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. All right. So what are we doing next?
Right. Okay. So let's do. So we have to make our way to the docks. It's gonna be a good time. I guess we're all done with the blue coat, right? Are we finished here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you got all the information you can from LaRose.
Perfect.
I think I like pat a little like silver coin into LaRose's hand, just gently. Thank you, friend.
Do we want to split up and just kind of get stuff?
You guys
And
can
a
go
sprinkling
get
of gold dust.
stuff. You can get stuff. If you want, also there's a couple things that you can do at this point because it's not Monday yet. If you want, you guys can check over to see if you can procure a boat. If you need that.
And some spears.
And some spears. Or you can go and see what's up with the Lost District and if there are any bridges left. Because the map doesn't necessarily show the best bridges. They show the most used bridges, but they don't show all the bridges. You guys know that the map doesn't necessarily show everything.
Okay. Oh, there's like newer stuff that the map just doesn't show, kind of thing.
Or there's older stuff that people want to forget about.
Ah, I see.
All right. Well, I would like to still. Okay, go ahead, Jordan.
Good. Sorry, before you steal anything, I just wanted to point out one of our crew upgrades in our crew sheet is thief ranking, where we get 2 free load of tools or gear.
Mm-hmm.
So, would tools or gear be the setup for the heist kind of thing?
Yes.
So we get 2 free load of whatever.
Yes.
So there you go, Mike.
Cool. Well, I would like to rob the clothing store, the bleaches. I just want to make the roll for that.
All right, you make a roll for that.
Just to save time.
I need a lurk roll.
But you haven't heard how I plan to do it.
Okay.
With an explosion.
Oh no.
Shh. I'm gonna blow up half the building.
Only half.
Cut the front half, right?
Uh-huh.
A tasteful half.
Yeah. So that way I can go in and just steal stuff. Because I don't have a good lurk roll. But I have a really great tinker roll. So I figure I use my tinker roll and then I'd use one of the automatic successes to lurk in.
What if someone helps you with your lurk?
Ooh. I don't want to take I didn't want to make this a thing. I just want to do 2 quick rolls. But yeah, if anyone wants to join me.
Lurk.
Sorry, prowl roll.
Prowl. Yeah, okay.
Prowl. Oh, I have a tick in that.
I have a tick in that. Okay, so I'm going to do the bomb first, Sam.
Uh-huh.
That's a tinker roll, right?
Yes.
And what do I add to it with the explosives I have? With my... So, okay. When you invent or craft a creation with Sparkcraft, that's 1d, plus my tinker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that'll just go, and you tell me what it does, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Don't mind me whistling down the street, just gonna do a mild terrorism.
Yeah.
It's only terrorism. That's double sixes now, isn't it? Isn't
Oh
it?
my god.
Isn't it? It's double sixes now, isn't it?
Never
It's
mind.
a major terrorism now.
So
That means I blow up the front of the building and nothing else. It's immaculate.
So
Flawless, like a surgeon.
please let me explain.
Sure.
So
Surgical precision.
you were going to make a big bomb, and then you realized, wait, it's called bleaches.
Yeah.
It's got bleach in there.
Oh, yeah.
All I need is a tiny little thing to just spark it, and it'll go off on its own.
Yeah.
So you're not wasting any
Pots.
It's flammable? Really?
Very.
bleach. Is fine.
Really?
Very.
Just a little cherry bomb.
Little tiny thing. All he's got to do is just flick it in through an open window, and like it'll hit a fucking thing, and it'll burn.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Chlorine is not good.
Dr. Google tell you that?
All right. And then I use one of the 2 successes that I got
Dr. Google.
from Rusty to sneak in and out.
You found a video.
He found thing.
Ah, yikes. Okay, yeah, don't put this shit on you. I don't know if it's flammable, but they're saying a lot of stuff of like, hey man, don't put that in your fire. You're going to regret yourself.
Right, so any amount of fire is bad because they're gonna immediately try and put that shit out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turns out it just boils and turns into chlorine gas, so...
Yeah, that's why they're like, we don't want this to get bad, because like the minute anything happens, they're gonna be on it. So,
Yep.
So because you got a critical, I'm gonna let you have it. So while they're doing that, you can go in and just be like, doot 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 doot.
Yeah. Steal a bunch of clothes that are clearly clean, right?
Yep.
And I wanted, like I said, I wanted to use up one of the successes.
Yep.
Okay, so we still have 2 successes left.
All right.
Yes.
So, what does anybody else want to do? Do you guys want to go try and find a bridge to the Lost District? Do you want to find a boat? Do you want to?
You know what? I think I'm gonna scout out the bridge to the Lost District.
Okay.
Because it's so close to the Ghost Field fence.
Right.
I think I should come with you as well, just because it sounds dangerous over there.
In case you need to sock a ghost.
You never know, man. They get uppity.
You can sock a ghost, and I can talk a ghost, because apparently I can talk to ghosts.
Me too.
Hey, ghost, why spoop?
All right.
Yeah, why spoop? Oh, say.
So I think Cassie and I are both whispers.
No, Cassie's a slide.
Oh, okay.
I'm a slide, yeah. I
Very
just
cool.
also have ghost voice.
So, all right. So I'm gonna need a survey roll from everybody. Not you. 'cause you're not
Okay.
here.
I'm relaxing.
Ooh, I've got good survey stuff. So 333.
I got a 3.
Yeah, I just got a.
I got a 5.
Very nice, Cassie.
Hey,
All
well
right.
done.
Okay, so Cassie was okay. So out of everybody, Cassie was able to see that there is actually an old bridge that's not on the
Okay.
map that goes from Brightstone to the Lost District.
Oh, but I bet it's very haunted and not fun to be on, isn't it?
It is definitely
Probably.
haunted. A couple of ghosts have piqued their interest at you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put on my my spirit mask, and ignite my ghost hook. See if I can fill some bottles.
All right.
I have a spirit bane charm.
That
Not
could
super
be
sure
useful.
what that does. Though, judging from his name, it's definitely the bane of spirits.
All right. So, Sam, how would you like us to approach this?
All right. Well, if you want, you can do a hunt. Or
Okay.
you can try to, or you can do an attune.
I think I'll attune.
Mhm.
I've got better ticks than that.
I'm gonna do a hunt because I don't have any attune and I don't have any interest in attuning with the undead. I just want to punch them in the face.
My attune is terrible.
Yeah.
Got attune.
Just remember, you guys still have 2 successes.
Oh
left.
yeah, you do have 2 normal successes.
Can I get a
Oh.
regular 6 and then a success and make that a crit?
No.
Damn it.
That would be a critical success. Could I take a regular success?
You can take a regular success. Yes.
Okay, so that puts us down to 1.
Yeah. So.
So,
Jordan succeeded.
I have
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
go ahead,
sorry.
Tess.
I have the ability Ghost Voice.
Yeah.
So if I don't know if this is present on your guys' feed also, but I have that. So you know the secret method to interact with a ghost or demon as if it was a normal human. Regardless of how wild or feral it appears, you gain potency when communicating with the supernatural.
Yeah.
So
So if you want, you can actually talk to them to distract them while the other 2 are actually dealing with them.
yeah, sure.
So then you can
Alright.
use either a sway or command.
Let's go with a sway.
Alright.
Okay.
So my ghost hook is like a sheep's crook.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's like a
Well,
that's
So
a
I
lot
got
of
all-
fun.
No.
I got
you
more.
got a
no.
4. So you did succeed. Right?
Did she?
She did, because a 4 is a success.
Okay.
Just this, there's some minor consequences to this. So you guys ultimately succeeded in capturing these ghosts.
Okay.
However, I'm gonna give everybody's gonna take 2 stress while doing it.
Even me?
No.
Not you,
Ow.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
You're not there.
Just making sure.
So I take 2 stress.
Like, who's stressed?
Yeah, Cassie looked over and was like, "Hey, fucker!" And it's like, "What?"
Just like, excuse me, my fine spiritual friends. What are you doing here at this bridge?
It's like, hold on, shit.
Just
It's like, that's not how you talk to people.
Just
Now, what do I mark
stumbling
stress?
over words.
Yeah.
Okay. Dave,
Yes.
while you are here, I do need you to do an attune roll.
Absolutely. All right. So, well, I did do it on a tune before, but was that just to deal with these two?
That was to deal with the ghosts, right? But because of the fact that you're so
Okay.
close to the barrier, I need you to roll an attune roll specifically for the barrier.
You got.
Ooh.
Here we go. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Very
Hey, I got a
That's really
5.
good.
Okay. So, Dave, you do notice there is a break in the barrier
Oh.
that's wide enough for people to walk through. Not big enough for a cart, but big enough for people to walk through.
Wow.
Ooh. And it's sustaining?
It's sustaining.
Okay. That's something normally you would report, but
We're gonna have to mark that on the map.
yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna put
Right down.
I'm gonna put some stones on the peripheries of that walk through the barrier, so that anyone who doesn't have who can't see the field for the ghost field. Actually, we all can, I think, now because of our
Yes.
yeah.
Upgrade.
So I'm
yeah.
just yeah. So I'm gonna put stones for the people who are not going to be in our group, or not from our group. And then I am gonna back the heck off because this is some high voltage on a live view field.
Yeah. Some high voltage juju.
Yep.
Woo.
So fantastic. Okay, we have a way through. I thought
That's
we were gonna have to sabotage the ghost wall,
Oh my
and then
God.
leave most of Duskfall vulnerable to ghosts.
I mean, that would be on brand for us.
It sure would.
But yeah. So Dave, just so that way you don't know exactly how long this break in the barrier will last, but considering how long that you've actually seen everything, you know that it's probably been here for a while.
Okay.
So it's safe to assume that it'll be here at least in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know that most ghosts they hit the wall randomly, kind of like velociraptors. But I figure if they realize they would already be in the city if they knew about this break.
Exactly. Right. You can tell this is basically where some because you know how some ghosts kind of come in, and you're like, where the fuck are these fuckers coming in from, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, like Duskfall has a natural ghost problem on its own, like base level. Outside the wall, it's way worse.
Okay. So we have our extraction planned then.
Yeah.
Right? We have our way to get over planned. So we just need to find the daughter.
Yeah, you need to know.
Get
the
an
schedule.
idea of where she's being held.
Mm-hmm.
And then past that point, we flub the rest of it and hi-ho silver away.
All right.
All right.
So Monday comes over, and true to her word, Lady Drake does come over, and she brings you over the bodyguard uniforms for you.
Yeah.
And she does take you over to the bridge.
There we go.
Oh wait, I forgot. You guys wanted to go to the docks. No, you can do that later tonight. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
That would be for yeah.
yeah, that's later tonight.
That's more of like an immediate thing. Like we need to do that at the time.
Right. Okay, so you guys are able to go over to the bridge, no problem. Lady Drake shows out her paperwork. The guards look at it, they stamp it, they go, okay, cool. And then you go over the bridge. Then of course on the other side of the bridge, the guards look at it, they see the stamp, they stamp that one too, and they look it over and they give it to you guys. You guys,
Yeah.
I need you guys to roll a survey roll. Everybody roll a survey roll.
A survey roll? Okay.
Yes.
Survey is okay.
Oh my God.
5.
I got a 5 too.
Disadvantage, so
On double 5s, it doesn't count as a
No,
crit,
it
right?
doesn't.
Okay.
No.
No,
That's just a
it's got to be double
It's double
sixes.
sixes.
got it.
well, I got a 5.
All right.
We do
So-
apparently have we apparently do still have a couple of regular successes we can use, by the way.
Nice, very nice.
I would bank that for this point because more than 2 of you got a good survey roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so at crossing over the bridge, you guys notice, hang on. The bridge itself is about 6,000 feet long, like 6,000 feet long. It's about 272 feet high. And this is to prevent the monsters from attacking anybody that's crossing over the bridge.
6,000 feet?
Bridge.
Yes.
I can't run that.
No, you can't run it, but that's why people normally have carts, right? You guys are currently on a carriage.
Yeah.
Right, because Lady Drake has a carriage. So yeah, you can't run the bridge. None of you know, everyone knows here that you can't run the bridge. You guys also notice that underneath the bridge, there are openings, like, because essentially they're big arches.
Yeah.
With like areas where like monsters will try and climb up, but then they get a little shocked, to jump back down back into the water, so that way they don't climb up on the fucking bridge, the bridge poles.
Sure. Okay.
It's nearly 2 kilometers long.
Yeah. So if need be, you guys can technically have a boat waiting under the bridge. And then you could lower down the daughter if you need to. The question is, how fast can you do it and how safely can you do it, because she is pregnant.
Okay.
Right? But that is...
We'll bear that in mind.
Yeah, but that is the information that that you need to... that you glean from the bridge.
Okay.
I don't want to say it out loud, but it's also a possibility we could appeal to Zeus.
Is he around?
Zeus is not here.
We also don't... We know out of game that it's Zeus. We don't know in game because there's no concept of Zeus in
Wouldn't
this
we?
boat.
I thought we did this whole thing where we're like, was there thunder? Could have been.
No, that's just us being speculative, smart
I
people
see,
out
I'm
of game.
Got it. Okay. Then we have no idea what's going on with the parentage, so yeah, that's out of the question then. Okay. Then let's proceed with the plan then.
Okay.
I don't even know if Duskfall has the Zeus mythos.
I don't think so.
They don't. The fact that... Because if that were the case, Lady Drake would have known that Olympia is not Olympia, it's Olympus.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I see.
But yeah, so you guys are brought over to the actual stronghold itself. You guys notice that the stronghold itself it's a big fortress essentially. So there's a big wall around wherever everything is. There are guards around there, and you guys are watching to see if there are any shift changes while you're going through. And unfortunately, from what you guys noticed, because this is so very obvious, the shift changes are overlapping.
Hmm. Of course they are.
Smart.
Damn it, smart guards. What were we thinking?
Right, and true to her word, Lady Drake takes you all in. You guys are brought into a waiting room where Syria is actually brought in from her bodyguards. Now, because of the fact that this is her mother, the bodyguards are waiting outside of the room so that way she can have private time here.
Right.
Right, and she's actually told you guys to stay outside with the other guards, so you're not actually hearing what they're talking about.
Oh, we didn't give her any questions to ask either, did we?
No.
No.
All right, well, we're gonna go.
Can we
past
chat
bar-
up these guards?
You can chat up the guards, yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go to the freaking can, man.
You see the one guard look over, he's like, over that way, there's guest bathrooms.
Donka,
It's dunk.
Sam, you know what I'm gonna do.
I know. Yeah, I know.
So, I'll the other group talk, and you tell me when to roll.
So, do you guys want to talk to the guards?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what's it like being a guard over here?
I mean, it's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing really happens over here.
I'm at race boring, like all the time.
It's because like nothing happens here. There's only one way in and out, and everything is paperworked.
Like
So those sound pretty boring.
Like, the whole place?
Pretty much.
But
Interesting.
not everything then, because you just said pretty much.
Well, the only thing that's not paperworked is waste disposal, which is really clue for monster hunting.
You gotta be shitting me. They don't let the. Yeah, I guess nobody wants to keep track of that, do they? Huh. So what, you guys just lob it all out into the ocean?
Yeah.
Gross. What side of the island they do that so you can avoid it?
Oh, you know that big empty area next to the governor's stronghold that's over there, like on that end? Away from like the actual building? So, hang on. Like there's a big empty space next to the stronghold because the stronghold is supposed to be the last line of defense on this island.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right? So there's a big empty space. That's generally where we toss it, right? So that way people can't smell it downwind.
Oh god, I imagine it's foul.
It is.
Okay. So what, the monsters go crazy for it, or what's going on there?
I don't know, it's just it's something on that side of the island. It's just very frustrating.
When do they do their waste management?
Oh, Wednesdays.
Okay.
Wednesdays. Okay.
It's Wednesday, my
Wow.
dudes.
Is it Wednesday
It
right
is
now?
Wednesday, my dudes.
You can roll now, honey. That's a 6.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so what are you
Sent a
doing,
man-
Mike?
Why do I only roll well in
I
this
don't
system?
know. Anyway, what do you tell everyone else what you're doing?
It's just like, well, I heard the chat suggest a pipe bomb, and a pipe bomb would fit down a tube, so I kind of just basically get a little baggie full of explosives, light it, seal it, make sure it's near the fuse, just go flush, get the hell out of there. Just
You doing the classic cherry bomb down the toilet trick.
It's just like,
except
all
much
you
more
just hear
violent.
is this huge boom, and Jugger come back, shit has clogged.
Of course, the guards are like, "Oh my god, there's an explosion!" So they run off to figure out what the fuck's going on, right?
Mhm.
And you guys are left there holding the bag.
Do we go now? Like, I'm
Do we
looking
what?
at you guys like, do we go now?
I was trying to set it up so we could come back as plumbers.
This is kind of
Sure.
the perfect moment, though.
Can we sneak the daughter in the bottom of the carriage?
No, the carriage is not
It's got blankets.
it's not concealed well enough.
Is there a blanket in the room we could just steal and put her over it? All
Oh,
right.
fuck. I'm going for a swim is what I'm feeling.
So I'm so sorry, guys. I was just trying to start the plumbing plant.
No, I know, it's good,
No,
but
it's
it's like,
fine.
it
No,
just-
you're
it
good.
just
That's
cleared
good.
all the guards out. I'm like, do we go now? What are we doing?
We have so little
That's-
breath, though.
Well, I mean, we could go in and see what happens as like we are the guards of Lady Drake, right? So it's just like, oh, there was like an explosion. We want to go and make sure that our the people we're taking care of are being taken care of, or make sure that we make sure that they're safe. So it's just like we like disobeyed like direct orders for like our main our main objective, our main priority.
You can see that there are other guards coming down the hallway because they were from outside as well as from further up in the stronghold that are coming down. So there's a big collective. So if you leave with her, they will see you.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 1 point in command.
Okay.
And be like, the explosion happened down that way.
All right. So
I don't know. Just try to distract them, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh yeah. Okay. Auto success. Auto success.
All right.
The explosion's down that way. We've got it over here, and we look like guards and stuff, right? So we're like, oh yeah, we got it over here. Go check out down there, kind of thing. So I'm trying to like distract the guards to make them go somewhere else.
So there are a couple that stand out with you, so that way because of the fact that you have a VIP, right?
Yeah.
So they come out and stand with you, and they're like, okay, go in and make sure that the girls are okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and use that as an opportunity to look around the room and see if there are like ways that we could use as immediate exits.
All right, do a survey.
Actually, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I use one of my auto successes on that?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to.
All right.
Sam, I'm gonna put on my fine spirit mask.
Okay.
Faceplant Jen in the chat. We all knew what was about to happen. We all could have stopped this. None of us did anything. We are all in this now.
All right. So for your survey roll, you do notice that like the stronghold itself doesn't have any easy exits. Okay, so the best way in order for her to get her out of the island is she needs to be out of the stronghold already.
Okay.
Sam.
Yes.
I have a ghost key.
Yes.
And my spirit mask.
Yes.
Would that allow me to see? That should allow me to see any obvious like spirit portals.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there are any in this room or nearby.
You can feel one nearby. It's not in this room.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking around.
Actually, Dave, I need you to roll. Hang on. I need you to roll.
Survey?
No, I need you to roll resolve.
Ooh. Okay, I've got 2 ticks in that. I think that's just 2d6. Take highest.
No, it's 3d6 and take highest.
Okay.
Nice.
5.
Okay, so Dave, you do notice that there is a ghost portal here. It feels way too big.
Wait, way too big.
Yes, you don't know where it is, but you know that it's here somewhere in the stronghold.
Holy shit.
Isn't that illegal?
Yes.
Rules for thee, not for me.
All right, I need someone coming with me to act like they're watching over my back as like we're a buddy system guard investigation team.
You got it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be investigating things with my stupid mask on.
Okay, well, some of us have to stay here, right?
Yeah, I'll stay.
go.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll stay then.
I'll go.
Cool.
That's why I need a
Split
buddy.
the party. Let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna start looking, try to feel getting closer, hot, cold, sort of deal.
It's weird.
And
Dave.
I'm like pretending to stand watch, basically.
So you're running through like the floor to try and see if it'll get hot, cold. It doesn't get any hotter or colder, and then you realize it's underneath you, and it's running the whole length of probably like half of the stronghold.
Holy shit!
That's not right.
All right, I'm gonna take out my ghost key, and I'm just gonna see if anything reacts to it.
It won't be from this floor.
Okay.
Right, because it's below you, but you don't know exactly how far below you. You just know it's below you.
Wow.
Holy.
Okay.
Okay. Should I investigate further or head back to the group?
I wouldn't investigate further. I would head back to the group.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
let's go.
I don't know if that's like Plan D, because I have no idea where it goes.
Yeah, it's a lot of like loose details that we're trying to hammer down at the moment. So, yeah, that one's gonna be throwing us for a loop for a little bit for sure.
I've never seen a ghost portal this large, this massive.
It may or may not just be set up for the third game. Who knows?
You sly bitch. Okay, let's do so yeah, come back and we'll kind of try to
Actually,
coordinate.
while you guys are the other two are off, you two can actually go in and talk to Syria right now with her mom.
Let's do that.
Right?
Yeah,
Try
okay.
and get as much information from her as possible.
Just kind of.
All right, so we're just gonna go in the room. We're like, there was an explosion, ma'am. We're going to try to take you to safety.
All of you.
Well, Syria's going like, you won't be able to take me to safety. This is the safest place at this point.
Yes.
So are you guys gonna ask her for schedule?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what you glean from Syria. This is her schedule. Monday, her mother comes to visit. Tuesday, she has a doctor's appointment. Right? This is every week. Tuesday, she has a doctor's appointment. The doctor is in White Crown. Right? Okay. Wednesday, she goes shopping with her guards. Thursday, she doesn't leave the stronghold. Friday, the Emperor visits her in the stronghold.
So definitely
weird.
not Friday.
And then Saturday and Sunday, she doesn't leave the stronghold as well.
So Tuesday. Tuesday, she's out of the stronghold
And that's the
to go see the doctor.
That's when we're planning to do the plumbing thing. Where's the doctor?
Okay. Who's the doctor?
My Dr. Terry. He's Mike's face.
This is a really good face. Someone
I feel like
screenshot
Dr.
that
Terry's
face.
a real person.
Someone screenshot that face so that when
God.
when we're actually able to get emotes, we can make it an emote.
We have emotes.
We do have emotes. We can actually make emotes.
Oh, good.
now.
I'll go up a little
That's
higher.
amazing.
Save.
Alright.
Really?
Yeah, Dr. Terry, he works down in like downtown in the White Crown.
Oh, I know.
I know.
I had a promise to make last time, Sam. I'm gonna ruin this man's life with lies.
Alright, so
Alright, so
you got that and you got that. Alright.
if we abduct her after she sees the doctor, then
Knowing.
the doctor, we still have time to we have time before there's an alarm raised.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because if we did it before, he would be wondering where's his patient.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
But
tough
then we
one.
have to scoot the hell off this island.
Or we could just take
Well,
her now.
We could just take her now.
I will let
But
you know
we'd be-
if you take her now, you guys are still in a desperate situation. That is
Yeah,
your
I know.
standing right now.
Yeah, I think we should come back tomorrow under the plumbing guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Plumbers
I
come on
think
Tuesday,
that's
right? Oh,
the
yeah,
way.
it is tomorrow, yeah. Alright.
Today is Monday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, yes.
Now, keep in mind, her mom said that like in 2 weeks' time, that's when she'll be able to get her out of the city for sure.
2 weeks
Okay,
time.
maybe instead of keeping her under wraps incognito for 2 weeks, we only do it for 1 week. And do this next Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it's probably the smartest move. So we have to plan up, right? Like that's the whole thing. Like you can't just like go for it willy nilly.
Yeah, we still have more scoping to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make the plumbing? That makes this whole plumbing plan kind of moot now, doesn't it?
Well, we use the plumbing plan next Tuesday.
Well,
So
It's not set for
they
tomorrow.
they wouldn't have sent for repairs immediately.
they are going to send for repairs. Like you can still go in under the guise of being part of the plumbing crew, but instead of going to the stronghold, you could go to the doctors
Yes.
and then plan
Okay.
out from that, right? Because you need
Okay.
to implant the thing with the doctor.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because I'm
Okay.
pretty sure everyone else is like, yes, Terry.
The chat has surprisingly not remembered Terry, which makes me sad. Random pipe damage. They're just telling me to cause more explosions in the toilets.
Patience, dear chat. Patience.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to? So, you guys now at this point, the visit's going to be cut short. The guards
Yep.
are actually escorting you off the premises. They're escorting Syria back up to her room.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. We got what we needed.
I'm gonna
So-
slip her a small knife from my blade or two, so that she has, some agency.
I'm gonna slip her a small grenade.
Be careful with that one.
All right.
Just
small
don't operate
grenade.
while pregnant.
So not at all.
So just don't operate it. Don't
So-
be near it. You know.
Okay, so you guys get back across the bridge. Lady Drake looks over at you and she's like, "Okay, I hope you guys know what you're doing."
Nope.
More or less,
Clocks are turning.
All right.
things are in motion.
So she leaves you to go to do whatever else you want to do. I'm assuming you guys want to go to the docks so that way you can talk to Reggie.
Yeah.
Reggie,
Yeah.
yep. We gotta go grift Reggie.
Do we switch out of our guard uniforms? Keep those for later.
Yeah, you can keep them for later.
Yep.
Oh, we should totally keep that as part of the plan. After we get off of White Crown, we can switch into guard uniforms and disguise her as like a prisoner or something, person of interest,
A pregnant prisoner?
with a sack on their head.
I don't know if I'd.
Well, maybe put her in a carriage with a sack on her head.
Yeah.
Mm,
pictures.
Oh, okay.
that feels wrong.
Does it? Alright.
I have a fine disguise kit. Can it be used on somebody
Yeah,
else?
there we go.
Yeah, you can use it on Syria when she's out.
We could disguise her pregnancy as
Thing I could
something
do.
else, like a jack-o'-lantern.
So you guys,
Just paint you like a pumpkin. She's carrying it around.
so you guys do notice that she was very pregnant, right? She has
Yes.
a very large belly,
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So she's way more pregnant than she should be.
pretty much.
Or she has a Hercules.
He's a big baby.
0 to hero, baby.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going over to the docks to talk to Reggie.
Yes.
So you guys do eventually find Reggie. He is playing cards with a guy that you actually do know. His name is Dowler.
Dowler. Okay.
Yeah. And Dowler actually sees you guys and goes, "Hey, what's up?
Just here to play some cards.
Oh, come on, join him. Right? He scoots
Turn to Reggie
over.
and be like, oh, "What's your name?"
Ah, Reggie, sir.
Excellent, Reggie. Have you new to this game?
No, man, I've been here for a while. How do you know Dollar, actually?
Oh, we were friends growing up.
Ah, nice.
In the neighborhood. So, what's the game?
Ah, blackjack.
Oh,
I'm gonna go get a drink.
sweet
My
summer
hand's a
child.
little shaky.
So you guys gonna try?
Blackjack.
Are you guys gonna try and cheat to roll him for everything you can?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, put him in a desperate situation.
All right.
Exactly.
I will. Okay. I will take either a finesse roll, a tinker roll,
Okay.
Ooh.
or a command roll.
Okay. So I got 2d6.
Finesse to help you with the cheating, tinker to help you count cards, and command in order to try and bluff the fuck out of this guy.
I got
I'll
4
do-
to tinker.
I'll do the command, I guess. Do you guys have command that's higher than 1?
No.
I have one in command and that's it.
Okay.
I have a 3 in sway.
Ooh, sway.
You can also. I will also take a sway. How about that? Right, because there's
Okay.
multiple people here who are playing. So
Mm-hmm.
You can be distracting in the background.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, counting cards is a skill like that.
Damn, girl.
Wow.
Why?
Fives across the board.
All fives. Cass is doing a real good job at
Cassie-
distracting Reggie right over there.
Whatever you do, don't
Yeah.
apologize.
Does roll
I
does
won't.
roll 20 use like crowd strike or something?
I don't know, man.
So that's my command roll. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right. So you're good at bluffing him. So Cassie's doing a whole good job of distracting him. So he's just like missing his cards. You've bluffed the fuck out of him. Mike, are you rolling?
Yeah. Because I have tinker to count cards.
Mhm.
If the group would like that.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Yeah, Georgette's doing the thing where she's probably used the like a disguise kit to like really like fancy herself up, like make herself like really
Crit.
pretty and.
Sam?
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Is that my
I counted
third?
the shit out of those
Is
cards.
that my third crit this
It's your
session?
third crit today.
If that was not
fuck?
mathematically
Dude.
impossible, even I would think I was cheating.
Well, you counted those cards. You counted those cards real good.
I don't. That doesn't happen.
Good
I'm not gonna
job.
Get a crit. Like, what the fuck happened?
Go get a lottery ticket today, Mike.
Yeah, really.
Mike only played this game.
So, alright. Okay, Georgette's doing a really good job of distracting him. However, because of the fact that, okay, so I have to do it this way because 5 is succeeds, but there's a little consequence to it, right? So Georgette is like distracting him enough, but because of the fact that he's still trying to play the game, he's just like, okay, I'm gonna right? Because she's doing like the hair flip kind of thing, right?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Rolly's sitting there. He's just doing his whole like, I'm gonna bluff the fuck out of this guy, right? And
You're gonna be menacing and be like, "Oh, you're starting to lose, Reggie."
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna be such a good thing for you.
And Reggie, trying not to be distracted by Georgette anymore, is just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna make a quick comeback. How about that, right?
We all think we're gonna.
And then, sure enough, while that's happening, the two of them are talking. Junker has already figured out all the cards, and he's just Junker just goes over, leans over at Rolly, and is like, "You got the winning hand. Roll him for all he's got."
Take him down. Put him down like a bad dead dog.
Right, and sure enough, Reggie comes out probably with only his skivvies on by the end of this night.
All right, now's where Dave and I roll in.
What?
Well, now's where we intimidate the shit out of him. I just need you to be in the background and be scary.
I'm a little tipsy.
That's fine. That's why I'm just gonna treat you like just be scary.
Can we
Just be scary dog.
Go.
Guard dog boyfriend privilege.
Yes.
Serious case, fierce case.
So we're leering at him and they're like, so you owe us a lot of money, Reggie.
And he's like, dude, man, can I get you like an IOU or something?
You definitely can. Luckily, we're the kind of people that negotiate. You know what you can do for us? Is you can just not come to work tomorrow.
What, that's it?
Just forget your shift. You've had a long night. You've been drinking. Things happen. Just don't show up to work tomorrow. That's all you. That's all you do.
Stay home, take a load off.
And we'll call it a day.
All right.
I give him a whole cup of gin.
Cup of gin.
A cup. Measuring cup of gin.
Comes in a Pyrex glass. It's like, what the fuck?
He's just like,
This is what we're drinking out of now, boys.
all right.
Pyrex
I guess.
cups.
Right, and Reggie is now out of commission for.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
The next morning, Jimmy comes in with your forgery papers for plumber.
Okay.
Hey,
Incredible.
Good guy, Jimmy.
Do we get our uniforms?
Yeah. Jimmy has also provided you with some plumber uniforms, considering the fact that he's like, you know what, I think you might need these.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
you know us too well. We're gonna have to fix that.
Alright, so sure enough, you guys go over to the bridge, and the first bridge, the guy is really annoyed. He's just looking, he's just like, oh my god, where the fuck is Reggie? Alright, and he looks over at you and he's just like, fuck it. Stamps your thing, sends you off. He barely looks at your forgery.
Thank you.
Right. So you
Have a better day.
So you cross over the bridge and you get to the second set of guards and they look over and they look at your thing and they're just kind of really looking at it and they're like, let's stamp. So
I mean, we gotta be in and out, man. Like, we gotta hurry this up.
right, so they stamp it and they send it off to you and they go, all right, go on your way.
All right. Okay. So we just kind of kick up the wagon, get everyone moving again through the gate, and we're on the island.
You're on the island now, and now I'm assuming you're gonna go to the doctor's office instead.
Yes.
Well, one of us should make the plumbing situation worse.
Oh,
I think
see.
that you definitely should, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because if we make the plumbing situation worse, we have to come back next week.
So
Are we going to
set-
be knocking on doors, asking if their toilets are running?
Are you gonna set off a bomb that's on the timer?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
Except I'm gonna set it off in the water main.
Oh God.
Up a pipe. Just blow up the water pipes.
Just get a nice, like, because at a certain point, all the water mains get bigger.
Right.
And there's got to be an intake valve, right?
Okay. I need you to roll a prowl.
Okay.
Growl.
I have that. I just want to see if I have anything that benefits my prowl. Each PC, everyone steals. Each PC may add +1 action rating to prowl.
Yes.
So I can do it at 3 dice.
Yes.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You,
5.
you do succeed.
Mhm.
However,
Mhm.
you do come out smelling like shit.
That's fine. I'm a plumber.
I mean,
People are-
that's the perfect disguise.
I
Nobody's gonna want to
understand,
be anywhere near you.
But if he goes anywhere else, people are going to notice him. Like he's basically from now on he takes a negative to prowling.
Okay.
I get that,
Right.
but also no one's gonna want to go anywhere fucking near him because he reeks.
Yep.
All right. So he's gone to make the situation worse. What are the rest of you three doing? You're going to the doctors?
Yeah.
We're going to go shake down a
Yeah.
doctor.
All right. So you go over to the doctors, and sure enough, it says Dr. Terry.
Now, are we shaking down this doctor, or are we finding a place of ambush, or what was our plan with Terry?
We didn't
Ruined
really
his
have one.
life.
What can we do? Like, let's take a look at our brew sheet and see if there's something we can do. So, we have +1 dice together info for scores from our informants, right? Is there some way that we can kind of blackmail the doctor? Do we have time to blackmail the doctor?
You do have time. There's time because essentially, Mike is going off and making things worse. That takes time anyway. So you have until Mike gets back, essentially.
Okay. How do we want to blackmail the doctor?
So
Do
okay.
we?
Jordan, just to remind you from last time, Terry was actually the scientist that you guys blackmailed last time.
Terry! Sorry, I completely
That
forgot.
Terry.
Yeah, that's why I smiled like
Terry.
that. This is the Terry whose life we ruined.
Oh, well,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
continue to do so, because I don't remember him being a particularly cool guy.
He's dumb.
I'm a cool guy.
Right, so sure enough, you see Dr. Terry, he's doing his thing inside. You haven't gone into the office yet. You just see him wandering through the windows and everything.
Yeah.
You have two choices. You can either survey the actual ground of the office itself, or you can go up to Terry and blackmail him.
What do we have on him?
So last
I don't
time
know.
what happened was he was a scientist that everybody else blackmailed in order because he was essentially what he was being paid by the Emperor to figure out a way to detoxify the Leviathan blood really quickly. He did come up with a formula in order to do that. However, the guys came in basically posing as investors, and he took money from them to as an investment, and then they came in dressed up as blue coats, basically going, "All right, you've been in cahoots with the fucking with these fucking criminals. You're gonna get arrested unless you fucking let us in."
You guys
So-
want to just do the same grift?
Yes!
Oh, round 2.
Just do the same thing. Just do it again.
This guy's-
Falls for the same shit again.
We're just gonna keep doing this to Terry. He's gonna think he's got 12
Fucking fool me
conspiracies.
once, shame
He's just
on
paying us
you.
4
Fool me
times.
twice, shame on me.
So what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Lead the way, Mike. You're the.
I'm not there.
No,
I'm
no,
smell.
Mike's not
I smell
there.
like shit.
Oh,
You guys
that's
gotta-
right. You're blowing
you
shit
guys-
up. That's right.
You guys gotta
Oh,
do it
I
in my spirit.
It actually is gonna work better because Cassie's there and she has sway.
Hey, there's that.
Okay.
So.
If I could be there.
So what? So we're going in and we're going. It's like we just wanted to, we're wealthy investors and we wanted to
Invest in your practice?
We believe that healthcare is so important, and we would love to invest in your practice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on? Okay.
No, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him that we're nobles, and we want to know what we can get from this woman who's pregnant, because we know that the baby's weird, right? And then we get him that way, and then we blackmail him again as guards that have caught him really quickly.
Okay, sorry. Explain that first one again.
Okay, so you pretend to be nobles who know that Terry is checking out the pregnant lady.
Yeah,
Syria. And we want maybe like some of her blood, something. Pretend to want something from it.
Like the
blood.
fact that it's a miracle pregnancy.
Yeah, that kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we want like blood or stuff. Then you come in as guards having caught him.
For like next
week.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hilarious. So we gotta set up the doctor.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. How are we gonna convince him that we're nobles dressed as plumbers?
Well, we have Cassie is
I've got
kind of
fine clothes and jewelry.
Yeah.
I've got my fine disguise kit.
So what if we did the guard uniforms again? And we're Cassie's bodyguards.
That's good.
There we go.
Good. That's good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's pull into an alleyway and do a quick swap. Quick
Superman swap. Yeah.
A bit of a glow up, and let's get her.
Yep.
Okay. So rolling in behind you, Cassie. We're looking all menacing and kind of gorilla-y.
Just yells up from the sewers.
All right, so you guys roll in. Dr. Terry, she's like, "Oh, welcome. Yes. What is it that I can do for you, fine lady?"
Yes. Thank you for welcoming to your wonderful establishment. I was wondering if I could speak with you in a little bit more of a quiet space for just a moment.
Oh, yes, sure. No, and he leads you over to his office.
Yeah.
Right. And he's
Okay.
like, what can I do for you, my lady? I'm assuming that you need some kind of medical assistance.
Actually, I was wondering. I happen to have heard that you have the lady Syria under your care, and her pregnancy is quite wondrous.
It is.
Wouldn't you say?
It is actually, because of the fact she's supposed to be only 8 months pregnant. However, it seems like that this baby is growing at a very rapid rate.
Yes, quite incredible, really. And in the interest of the improvement and betterment of science, I strongly believe in that. I was wondering if there's anything we could do to procure some potentially some medical samples of the Lady Syria. If there's any way we could do something like that, arrange for that.
I mean, yes, there is a way of doing it. I mean, yes. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to a couple silver in order to do that. If you come back next week,
of course.
She just left her thing, so I can't get any other samples until next week. So, if you come back next week, I can have something for you.
Of course, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. And she slips him a little bit of insurance.
Yep. Cassie,
insurance money.
I do want you to roll a sway roll just so that way you can get everything else solidified.
Yeah, it's a 5.
All right. So.
This man's never gonna learn.
No, he will never learn. So Cassie, you can actually, because of the fact that he's like, I don't have anything for you right now, but I do have her medical records.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to procure,
shit.
if you like to peruse them, that might help with this investment.
Oh, yes, wonderful.
Terry's dumb.
Yes, thank you if you don't mind me. She takes a look at it and writes down, takes some notes and things like that. Wonderful. Yes, thank you very much. You've been very helpful. I'm very excited about this partnership potentially.
Oh yes, of course.
Yes. Wow. Oh, the medical science will thank you greatly. I'm sure of it.
Oh, thank you very much, my lady.
Motherfucker, never gonna learn.
So, you guys leave, and now, Cassie, you have detailed notes of how far along she is on her pregnancy. She's about to pop. She could pop any day.
Yeah. Right. So, yep. Just, very graciously, gives like a polite nod and leaves the office.
So
As we're walking out, I'd knock a garbage can over and be like, "Watch yourself." A little waste paper basket, just kick it over and be like, "Ah."
all right.
Just filled with tiny receipts and
Yeah,
not
it's
much
just
else.
like a ball of paper. You're like, okay. He's just like,
Like
oh,
a candy wrapper.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to clean that up.
Such a problem for everybody else.
All right. So, okay. So you guys have been able to successfully create a diversion to help get you guys back in for next week, because
Nice.
this water main problem is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it is.
You guys have procured information about Syria and her schedule and everything else. You found out the proper day that she's actually going to be that she's actually going to be able to get out of the thing. How are you getting her out specifically?
Okay, I think we need to secure a boat.
We could
And some
use. What we could do is, because we got to bring in components for the plumbing, we could just bring big boxes and put her in one.
With padding, please.
Yeah, we're not an animal. Okay? But, like, we're not animals, alright? We'll give her a nice couch box, you know?
I really hope she doesn't go into labor when she's in the box, because then we're going to have to explain why a box is doing Lamaze.
Why a box is doing Lamaze?
Why is that box screaming? I don't know.
Now breathe, love.
You wouldn't believe
it
what we
helps
just
to calm-
cleaned out of the sewer.
I don't know.
We have a demon. Clear the way.
We gotta
And
get
it's
this off the
nice.
island.
Very scary.
It's like the scene in Ghostbusters. We're like, we got it. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Okay. Let's.
Cogs are turning.
How do we? So we gotta find a boat to get off the island. Obviously, then.
Or a box to just roll off the island.
A box would be easier than a boat, I think.
Less demons to fight off with spears.
Like a crate. A crate would be easier.
Yeah.
We'll do a crate then, because otherwise, they'll be checking for boats and stuff like that coming off the island, whereas they won't be checking for crates when they're shooing us out of there, right?
Yeah, if we're rolling onto the island with a big crate and they open the crate and there's a big section of piping in there.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, fine, close it up, go fix the horrific water main problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when we come back with a box that may have a pregnant woman in it,
I just had such a silly idea.
What's up?
Please tell.
The fairies in disguise get to make her look like a monster when we would get her out of there. So we just have a monster in a crate.
Oh boy.
Jurassic Park. Like, don't go too close to it.
Na, 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 na.
Just,
weirdly
just like as we're leaving, if
Yeah, if she
As we're
starts
leaving-
making noise.
yeah, we tell her it's just like as we're leaving, if you happen to feel like making lots of very unsettling noises, that's okay. Go for it.
All right, so you guys are going to procure a cart with a crate that's large enough to fit a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Mike, I need you to roll a tinker roll.
Okay.
With like several boxes, because we have like various.
Yeah,
sized
yeah.
boxes.
Yeah.
Like boxes that'll have valves and piping and stuff that they don't want garbage left on their island, so we have to cart it off again.
Exactly.
How did you crit again?
How did you do that, Mike? What in the world?
What in the world?
Four time, gritting champion.
So,
No wonder it's so nice outside. Hell's frozen over.
okay.
What the shit? I need to buy a lottery card. No, I got to query.
You
That's
sure
what I got to do.
So, all right.
All right.
Mike, because of the fact that you got the information from everyone else about the barrier and
Yeah.
that there is a bridge there,
Yeah.
you have managed to tinker with the cart so that way, in case this bridge is really fucking faulty,
Yeah.
it will the cart will not hopefully make the bridge worse.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, you've now procured a box big enough and safe enough for Syria to get in.
Now, does it also come with a chunk of pipe that is good for a cursory check going onto the island?
What I did was I
Okay.
got pottery pipes and I painted them silver, and I put them as a layer on top. So it's gonna weigh nothing. It weigh nothing, right?
Actually, I'm pretty sure the pipes in Duskfall are made of clay.
They are made of clay.
It's just regular pipes then. It's fucking
There you
terrible.
go.
That's why they
There you
blew
go,
up. Anyway, so
Clay's pretty heavy though.
Yeah.
It is.
it's light of clay, like mud clay.
Okay.
Mud. It's mud. Okay, I made
Sure.
mud pipes. Anyway. I got fucking crit. It can be whatever I want it now.
Yeah, it could be whatever you want. You
All right.
Sure
And there's a
can.
nice little pillow in there, right? A toilet, a toilet paper roll, and a book. What to expect when you're expecting.
Are we also getting a copy of the Places You Will Go?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you tell Lady Drake, because the thing is, she set up a message system for you, so that way you guys can talk to her. You've
Okay.
sent her a message basically saying that you are ready to go on Tuesday. She sends you another message and she goes, "Good. I've talked to my contact, and she'll be ready in the Lost District.
Okay.
When you get my daughter, just take her directly to the Lost District. Her name is Scarlet, and she's going to be waiting at a hotel called the Hillen in the Lost District."
Sam, do you want me to prep the image for Scarlet?
Yes.
Okay, I will.
All right, our escape route going through Brightstone, direct, would take us right through the Brightstone main square, or is that a hexagon? Anyway,
it's a square. It's a
yeah,
It's an octagon. No, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Octagon has 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think that's a hexagon.
It's a hexagon.
And then we go direct to the breach in the bridge, over to the ghost wall fence, and then go disembark from the cart and go through the. Ooh. We still got a week to lay low, don't we?
Yes. You have a week to lay low.
Okay.
But this is also a good way in order for you guys to build up all the stuff that you need. Any other things that you might think at the last minute. Right? Lady Drake has just said that Tuesday's the day at this point, then everything's good to go.
Okay.
So is there anything else at the last minute that you guys think that you might need?
I
Not
can't think of anything. I think we covered every base that we can.
Yeah, we got on the island, the kidnap, or well, the the liberating, off the island,
the blackmail.
Yeah.
The route to the break in the wall, and the break in the wall. Anything else we need? We've got uniforms. We've got work permits. Well, we'll need new work permits for that Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll have to go and talk to Jimmy.
Okay. So you guys go talk to Jimmy. He'll get you new forgeries.
And and we have to blackmail Terry again.
You mean Reggie?
And blackmail
We need to do the completion of the blackmail of Terry.
Yeah.
Stage 2.
Stage 2, Terry.
Yeah, stage 2, the blackmailing. Okay, so do we want to pull the trigger on this one?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's
you
do it.
guys are officially in the heist.
Montage.
I hope
You
to God
have
we've done that prep.
managed to raise your standing from desperate to risky.
Hooray!
Okay?
That's not much, but okay.
It's better than nothing, because the thing
Way
is,
better.
Because the reason why it's not any more than that is because there have been 2 bombs that have gone off.
At this point, we have a bombing problem.
I beg beg your pardon. I'm not I'm just protesting. I don't really have an argument. I'm just saying I beg your pardon.
How very dare you?
How dare you?
And that is all.
I don't have a follow-up to that.
They're starting to call this bomber the Midnight Bomber.
Yeah, baby.
Bombs at midnight.
Oh my god.
So, you guys go up. You get you have your new work permits. You have your disguises back on.
Yep.
You go up, and I'm gonna roll really quickly. To see who it is up top. It's Terry. Not Terry. It's Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie's in the front. Reggie comes out and he looks at you and he recognizes all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he goes, I'm assuming you need to get in?
Yes.
Yep.
You got it, buddy.
Or the taxman will cometh.
Okay. And he takes your thing and he stamps it and he's like, have a good day.
Thanks, man.
Thank
I
you.
whisper to him, your debt is cleared.
No, it'll be clear when we come back.
Yes. After we leave, your debt will be clear. Yeah, we are.
Are we?
It's the only way off.
Oh yeah, the pipe box. Got it. Sorry, I'm a dumb.
It's okay.
So, I assume because you guys need to go deposit the pipes somewhere.
Yes.
Or are you just gonna dump it?
Well, yeah. Would it be
Well,
better if
it
I
is-
put another bomb in?
Oh my god.
I mean, at this point, you've been rolling like a dream, so you may as well.
But that might up. The thing is, it might up the risk of the situation rather than
now,
draw
you
attention.
notice that there are more guards in the streets than normal. Because there has
Because on account of all the bombings.
on the account of all the bombings.
No, those are plumbing issues.
They're explosive plumbing issues.
Look,
when it's what we're
someone's
for.
been drinking a lot of nitrous, and it got on the pipes. And when nitrous gets upset, it protests.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
let's count them down. You've blown up a uniform laundering service.
Yeah, I did.
You've blown up a washroom in the fortress.
In the stronghold.
In the stronghold.
Yeah.
And has that timed bomb in the water main gone off yet?
Oh, it should
Yeah,
have.
it has.
Yeah.
Okay, it should have. So that's why we're here now.
Yep.
So that's three. One,
Three bombs.
2, 3. Yeah, 2 of which are on White Crown. No doubt there's extra guard presence.
So the guards are keeping an eye on you guys, and they're trying to make sure. Because the thing is, where the water main blew up and where the doctors are in 2 different directions. Now, what do you guys want to do about that?
Okay, so we're gonna probably have to. One of us is gonna have to go be a plumber. At the very least.
I blame Mike.
The look on his face.
Yeah.
Sam, I redeem a fail for your role.
What?
Colin DeLorean redeemed a fail for your role.
Oh, fuck me.
Also, Tip gave us 30 bits a while ago. Thank you, Tip.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So what are we gonna use Sam's fail on? Let's plan this out.
Well, let's keep that in our pocket, ready to go
I don't
when
know,
it's
I'm
really
enjoying the
desperate.
look on Sam's face right now. It's pretty great.
I have a bad plan, and it does involve a 4th bomb.
Oh no.
Which I should not be allowed to do. But if the
Of
party
course.
wants me to, I will make a 4th explosion.
So do you guys need to? Because if that's the case, one person does need to go become a plumber, right?
Yeah.
Empty out the fucking thing. Right?
Yep.
The other.
Okay,
3,
so what if we did it where we show up as plumbers, and then Mike as head plumber, you would tell us that there's damage further down the line, and we gotta go look for it.
Oh yeah, because
There's too much mud.
We could follow the
There's-
lines all the way to the doctor's office and just go get her.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. We have to do an integrity survey.
Yes, you
Well,
do.
because there've been bombings. Like, we have to make sure the pipes are okay.
Well, you have to do an integrity anyway because of the fact that you guys haven't mapped out the pipes,
Okay.
right?
And this is like very old piping.
This is very old piping, and on top of that, this is new information for you guys. So you need to do it either like an insight or like a
Study?
study, right?
Insight would be 3 dice for me, right?
It's 4 dice.
Oh, 4 dice. Yeah, I'll do an insight roll.
Mother.
Wait, does that cancel itself out?
No,
How does that work?
Because it's two sixes. It's an automatic crit. It doesn't matter. The ones don't matter because sixes overwrite ones at every different time. How the fuck? Because that's 2 crits in a row.
Mike, would you like to tell us how we wildly succeed?
I'm starting to think Roll20 uses
Wow.
crowd strike.
Yeah, maybe.
This never happened before. I've never crit this much in my life.
All right, everybody, jump on the mic train. We're gonna.
I need to do.
We gotta go get a lottery ticket today.
we were gonna go for a walk after dinner
We
tonight.
gotta get a lottery ticket today.
There you
I've
go.
never crit this much in my life.
You need to buy like a simple lottery ticket for
My
every crit.
Primus, what is going on?
Choo, let's get aboard this hype
Okay,
train.
we have the area mapped. We have the area mapped completely, and there is a clearly a safe route for the crew to go and get her and get back here.
Yes.
Because the box will be here, and we can store it in the darkness.
Yes.
They can go get her through the doctor's office, come back, drop her off in there, pretending to be cops. Right?
Yeah.
So they switch outfits.
In the sewers.
Yeah. Go through the sewers.
Yeah.
Get her, pretend to be cops. I do what I do best, and we see if we can make another boom.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, let's get to
do
work
this.
then.
Okay, so we're gonna change and make our way through the sewers.
The whole chat is going, not it. We didn't get the curse.
Not it.
What the fuck happened?
Okay, so we make
It's
our way through the
transmitted by
sewers.
laughter.
Yes. We we make our way to the doctor, and this is where we complete the blackmailing of the doctor.
So sure enough, you guys go over. You're wearing your blue coats, and Terry opens the door, very excited because the fact that his patient is here, and hopefully these are the investors. And sure enough, he sees 3 blue coats, and he's just like, "Oh, not again."
This is where this is where I come in. I'm gonna use my wreck skill to kick in the door.
All right.
Like, this is a raid, fucker. Get on the floor. So I get 3d6, I believe, and I take the highest. 6.
It's a 6. You get that perfectly.
So I just like hammer the door in with my boot. Like, are you the doctor here?
Yeah.
You're under arrest. I'm just like screaming nonsense at him, and just tackle him to the floor.
So I'm assuming the other 2 of you are trying to usher Syria out.
Yes, we're taking the VIP out of the situation so that Jordan can do his work.
Just elbow dropping this guy. Stop resisting!
You find something moderately off the floor. Top rope.
Top rope.
Just off of a footstool.
Yeah.
The chat is dice rolling to make sure they're not cursed. Go tell them in the Discord, guys. I roll 5 crits.
5 now.
3 in a row. This doesn't happen.
So, okay, so there is only one other thing. There's only one other hitch at this point. She does have 2 bodyguards that are still with her. So, because of the fact that the guy's being arrested, the bodyguards are coming out with you guys. What do you want to do about the bodyguards?
Oh, well, you see.
The sewers.
I think I'm going to smash one in the face with a ghost bottle.
A ghost bottle. I'm just gonna bottle.
I mean, I was considering just doing a roll for like, oh, we've been informed by the Lord, what's his name? Out of character.
Which one? The Immortal Emperor?
The Immortal Emperor?
Oh, the Immortal Emperor. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was gonna be like, oh, we've been informed by the Immortal Emperor of this situation. We just found out about it. We're switching hands. We're taking her. Report back to like whatever. I don't know. I was gonna like do something like that.
Okay, if you're gonna do that, then I'm definitely gonna need a sway roll.
Yeah.
Because there's a risk of bombings.
Does that work? Yeah. No. Does that work for you, Dave?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And then the
Okay.
bottle is plan B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plan C. Yeah. I don't want to.
That's a 6.
That is a
There you go.
success. You've done it perfectly. They go, yes, yes, ma'am. All right. And then they go, do you want us to take this guy into custody then?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Exactly. Yes.
Sure, no problem. So,
Oh, we
so
didn't
they
arrest
take
him last
they
time.
take the guy with him. He's like, but I'm innocent, right? And sure enough, you're left alone with her.
Yeah.
You know what? He'll get out later when no one comes back for charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it time for the roll?
It is time for the roll.
If I crit on this, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Out of this.
So they're currently taking her through the sewers in order to get back to where you guys are.
All right.
Yep.
I plant.
We gave her an extra, what do you call it, boiler suit, so that she doesn't have to, interact with being in a sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we're at the water main, it means the water comes in through here to the rest of the area.
Yes.
So I'm gonna send a bomb to the guard area.
Okay.
Because then they'll go to where the explosion is.
Right.
All right.
Ideally, yes.
Okay. I can't crit here. It's impossible.
They're
Finally.
super
You can
did
do
it.
the other one.
Okay.
Super didn't, honey.
All right.
You super
Okay,
didn't. 'Cause
finally,
that's
the
2
universe-
ones for
The
me.
universe corrected. Okay.
It had to happen. It
You know
had to
what she
happen.
said?
The universe.
You belong to her now.
You do belong to me now.
Yeah.
All right.
Technically, the pipe bomb belongs to you now.
So
Ooh,
you
hot
pull
potato.
out. You pull out the next. You get over to the guard area. You pull out the bomb, and you're like, "All right, I'm gonna set the timer." There are no more timers.
Reroll. Rusty sent a reroll.
Motherfucker! How dare you, Rusty!
That's from the jaws
Betrayal.
of victory.
All right,
Top
reroll
10
some
anime betrayals.
It's still failed.
There's, no? Wait.
No, because the six trumps over the ones.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew.
That's so funny.
You mad
So you-
lads, I love every one of
You,
you.
you hold the bomb, you're like, oh no, there's no more timers, and then you're like, wait a minute.
Rusty sent another reroll. You want me to reroll?
Judging from the look on your wife's face, I think you should just take it while you're ahead.
Take it while you're ahead, motherfucker.
I want to know. Do you want to go? I'll save
When
the
their
reroll for
cameras cut
I'll
out
save the
and we
reroll
start-
for someone else. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll be cool.
Roll for someone else.
There you
So you take the bomb, you're like, man, there's no more timers. What the fuck am I gonna do? And then you're like, wait a minute, hang on. And you pull in your other pocket. There's the other timer.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
Oops.
You put it
It's
up.
just a long fuse.
Yeah, it's just a really long fuse at this point. It's not a great timer. It's just like as best as you can, and you fucking book it after you light it. Sure
Yeah.
enough, you guys meet back up, and you see Syria, and Syria's just like, "Is everything like? How are we supposed to get out?" Then you hear a boom in the background. It was-
Well, I'll
Get in
guarantee
the
you the
box.
gods are going to go be checking that out now.
Get in the box.
right. And sure enough, the guards are like, "Oh my god, another one!"
Yeah, the man who's doing this is a fucking mad lad.
Right.
So I'm guessing the guards that were watching us are now preoccupied.
They're trying. Yeah, they're running around. They're trying to figure out. They're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Right? Because they don't want civilians to be caught up in this. Right?
Yeah.
You're so pretty.
Focus.
Okay.
So you guys get her in the box, and you manage to close it, and then you guys are leaving because you're being ushered out really quickly because of bomb attack, apparently. Right?
Yeah.
So you guys go over to the bridge, and the guards there are like, "No, nobody leaves at this point. Nobody's getting out of here. You guys are just gonna wait here."
But
That makes
Wait.
sense.
Normal success was just donated.
shall we go plan demon in the box?
We have a normal success right now.
You have a normal.
Let's
success.
use it.
If somebody wants to roll a sway, you can try and convince the guards to let you leave.
All right. Are we gonna try Plan
I think
Demon?
we're doing
I think
Plan
we
Demon.
try Plan Demon. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, we got 2 successes and a reroll to play.
What?
I'm really.
See, that's why I banked the reroll, Cassie. Use it.
You can use the reroll.
There's
Hey,
a
that's pretty
success.
good.
Yay!
Alright. So, Cassie, the thing is that this is... You did tell Syria if we have trouble, just start screaming in the box. Pretend that we're ghost whisperers, right?
Yeah.
You do hear Syria actually starting to scream.
No. Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna ignite my ghost hook. It's just
Everyone just starts like cold sweating.
So you do hear her starting to scream, right? And you guys, because you were saying we got a demon in the box, she starts screaming, and they let you through.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. She hasn't stopped screaming, and you guys are in the middle
Yeah.
of the bridge.
Uh-huh.
we gotta go.
Does anyone
Go,
here know how to
go,
deliver
go,
a
go.
baby? I don't think my skill set's good for this. Oh,
We
wait,
need to
hang
get
on.
clear of this bridge before we deal with her.
Sam, is pregnancy in any way covered under Tinker?
No?
Oh my
Oh my-
gosh.
What?
Do we have any like medical skill? Like where would medical skills fall under?
So because of the fact that you guys have the one thing called infirmary,
Yeah.
I will allow you
get
guys.
bonuses too.
You do get an extra bonus if it's towards healing rolls. I will call the healing stuff, however, for this situation, because of the fact that it's on the go, right? And you've been told just to take her directly to the Lost District. I'm gonna call this prowess.
I don't fucking have. Oh, prowess.
Jordan's like,
I have
yeah.
a lot. I have a lot of prowess. So I've got 5 blips total in prowess.
Wow.
It's only
That's
the first,
good.
It's only the
I have
first
2
one.
wreck, 2 skirmish, 1 finesse. So what? So sorry. Can you say that again, Sam?
It only counts for the first dots in those skills. That is your total prowess.
So 3.
So you have 3, but that is 4 dice. And then an extra
That's
dice, so
still
you have
pretty
5
good.
dice.
And he can take a normal success if he wants to.
And you can take a normal success if you want to.
I'm gonna roll.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
5.
All right. Okay. So you guys, are you doing this in the middle of the bridge, or are you waiting till you get off the other side of the bridge?
Other side of the bridge.
Okay. So
Yeah,
That's what I think. What does everybody else think?
all right. So
Yeah.
Yeah, off the bridge.
so you're getting through the other side of the bridge because Reggie's still on the other side. He just looks at you guys, and goes, "What the fuck happened?" And you guys
Demon
go,
in the box.
You saw nothing.
"You saw nothing."
Goodbye.
The demon planted the bombs!
Right. And sure enough, he lets you through because that clears his debt with you guys.
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with us at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need somebody to roll a finesse roll because you're driving.
Okay.
The fuck has finesse?
Somebody has to.
I have
Jordan?
1 tick.
Jordan cannot roll because he's going to be dealing with the pregnancy.
Oh no.
I have 1 tick in finesse.
We still have a success too. So
You do have a normal success.
Well, let me roll it, and then we can use that if we need to. I mean, I rolled a 4.
Okay, it is a success. And Jordan, this will impact on your roll. Okay?
Okay.
So you're trying to drive really fast, Dave, so you're not exactly being conscious of the fucking potholes.
Okay.
Right?
It
But
is what it is.
you're just trying to book it as quickly as possible to get over to the Lost District.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, I need you to roll.
Okay, what am I rolling?
You are rolling your prowess. So that's 5 dice in total, because of the fact that you're
Okay.
doing this towards a healing roll. Right? You're trying to make sure that she doesn't die during childbirth.
Okay, so 5d6. Here we
You
go.
have 5d6.
Uh,
That
2,
is a
5,
success.
6, 4,
Sure.
6 is good. What I got.
Are there storm clouds forming? That's the
Better
show.
not be. We're rescuing his child.
So,
You crack the lid open. Hello, miss. I'll be your midwife for today.
It smells awful in there.
Your doula.
so
Yeah,
she's,
your doula.
she's screaming.
Punch the pain.
This is what's happening. So she's screaming.
Yeah.
Right? She's pushing. You're getting her through everything. You're trying your best to make sure that she's comfortable as possible. She's pushing.
Oh,
You manage to make sure that she doesn't tear.
Oh wow, that is
How do I do that?
You just because you're every time she pushes, you're like, don't push too hard. Just press.
Do I hold her together? What am I doing?
No, so Jordan, this is essentially what it is. It's like you're just telling her she's pushing, but not too hard. Like you don't want her to like just push and that's it, right?
No, let it happen naturally. That's the best chance we got right now.
Jordan, as
I'm
the
listening.
baby comes out, because you're catching the baby. That's
Oh
what this
Jesus
works.
God, no. Okay.
You catch the baby.
Oh, got it.
I need you to roll a prowess roll again.
Do I drop the baby? What the fuck?
No. I just need you to roll the prowess again because you caught the baby. The baby is caught. The baby is crying. I need you to roll another prowess roll. I actually need everybody to roll a prowess roll.
Why do we all need to roll a prowess roll? Okay.
Hold on, she's got something going on. I rolled a 4. I got a 4.
It's all the dots on the left side of the line, right?
The 6.
Got a 5.
6 for me.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay,
Everyone did really well.
Cassie and Mike managed to cover their eyes entirely. Dave, you got the majority of your... But the thing is that you're trying to make the cart go fast, so you only get, like, one hand up in time. Jordan, you also managed to close your eyes just in time. As the baby is crying, light comes and radiates from the child.
This is flashbang by a baby?
You were just flashbang by a baby.
I just had this middle picture of Jordan going between her legs, like, all right, I'm ready to catch it.
I've got a sunburn from, like, just on my face.
I've got a sunburn on half my face. I look crazy.
None of you have seen a light this bright before, ever.
Yeah.
In fact, when you do finally open up your eyes, it is so bright, it, like, for us, in real human time, it's daytime.
Wow.
In Duskfall, that is amazing.
In Duskfall, this is unheard of. This is essentially like there's a big, giant ball of radiant light around you guys.
Oh,
I think this baby might be nuclear.
I think Zeus just bred a sun god for this place. Is that what
my
happened?
God.
Did Zeus breed a second Apollo?
Yes.
As a community service? Did Zeus do something nice?
No, he did something in... He got something in return for this.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I'm just imagining the flashbang meme, you know, it's late night, all your lights are off, something goes, ah!
That's why I want that
And then
5,000.
the ringing.
That's why I want that 5,000 lumos flashlight. I want to blind my attackers.
So, now, you
Got a best, like,
you guys do have a problem.
Yeah.
we have a lighthouse on a cart.
Yes, and you guys are going through, and people can fucking see you.
It's a fucking demon! Nobody knows what a demon actually looks like.
We're just gonna continue to, like, play the demon card.
I don't know what else to do.
Just want to be like, it's about to blow! Keep going!
We're trying to get it clear of the city.
Alright.
Do we have any, like, can we cover him up? Like,
What? He's
Roll.
the sun!
Put a little blanket over it.
put a little blanket
Fence
over it.
around it.
A little fence around it. Sugar peas!
Drop them. Okay.
So,
Yeah, do I have a little blanket I can put over the baby?
you can try and cover it. The thing is, he's not, like, just him crying is causing this light to emanate from him.
Oh, why don't we soothe them somehow?
Oh,
Yeah, put him on a boob.
Can I roll like a sway to just like calm him down a little bit? Okay.
Yes, you can roll a sway.
Because your eyes are getting burned out of your
I roll
skull.
a command. Shut up, baby.
That's right. Give
The
the
6.
future-
Alright,
Hey, there you go.
you manage to go, hey baby, and the baby's just like stops crying because the trauma of birth finally is just like, ah.
Just
Right?
like
And
that.
the
Do
light
like a
dies down.
peekaboo, but every time I like come back from the peekaboo, I'm like, ah,
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
bright.
But
Like
But
looking
it
into a
works.
mag light the whole time, like, ow.
But
Ow.
it works. It works. You manage to
Ow.
calm the child down, and the light goes out.
Oh,
Good.
Oh, we
How's
killed the child,
how's
excellent.
Mama?
Mama's alive. Mama's tired, but alive.
Okay, alright. I get her some water.
Okay, anyways. Okay, so we make it to the spirit wall, I'm assuming?
So yeah, now you make it over to the spirit wall, and the crack in the barrier is still there.
That's good.
Okay, good.
We can all see it because we all have ghosty vision.
Well,
Yeah.
she can't because
Mhm.
she's dealing with pain and child.
Oh, yes.
All
We
right.
haven't
She-
inducted her into our crew.
Yeah, she has to walk between two people so that they usher her through.
Yeah. So
So-
you guys managed to get her through, and you managed
Mhm.
to figure it out, and you're like, okay, we're good, and you're through the barrier, no issue. Now you guys are in the Lost District.
Yeah, we need to meet with
All right.
our contact here. Where did she say that she was going to be? It was a...
There's a hotel called
booking?
the Hillen.
Right, the Helen. Oh my.
No, Hillen.
Of Troy?
Oh,
She's the
Okay.
redneck version of Helen of Troy. Helen.
It's the Hillen.
Ellen.
All right, I'm
Like
gonna
the
expose
Hilton?
my demon bane charm to keep,
To keep
curious
the
things away.
All right,
yes.
This is God.
Dave. I do need you to roll an attune roll for that,
All right, let's see here. Attune. Yeah.
just to make sure that nothing else.
It's not great. I rolled a 3.
It's up, but you're not sure if it's gonna hold things off for very long.
Okay. Well, here's hoping the Hillen has something.
All right, now you guys don't really know where is, because you guys haven't done any survey roll whatsoever on where you guys are.
That's right.
Okay, let's do that then. 'cause
We
should
got a
figure out
reroll.
where we're going.
Donated.
Got a reroll donated?
Survey.
wanna
I have
use
a
that now?
point in. I have a point in survey.
All right, either a survey or a study will work.
Oops, that's not where I type things. Survey.
I've got 2 ticks in survey.
Okay, you do it then, and I'll see if I can help you.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, you managed to navigate through the Lost
Meh.
District. Jordan.
2 successes. Sorry, John.
You managed to navigate through the Lost District despite Jordan going like, I think it's this way, and you're like, no, there.
That's a big building. That's hotelish.
Right, and you managed to finally get over to the Hilton. It looks like it used to say Hilton, but the T parts broke off, so it's Hillen.
I thought so. Okay,
Right.
so we meet up with Scarlet. So we're
And-
looking for a person.
Yeah, so you go up to the Hilton, and sure enough, you see a woman standing outside. And
Okay.
hun,
Yep,
I need you to.
I'm
pull up
getting
the
to it.
image. Right, and it's a woman. She looks very different from what you guys are used to. She's wearing like a purple bodysuit that sparkles. She's got like knee-high boots. She's got a huge hat, right? And she looks over and she goes, "Oh, you must be the people that Lady Drake hired."
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Who are you?
Perfect. I'm Scarlet.
Perfect.
Good.
You
Oh,
can
good,
take
good,
this off
yes.
of our hands at any point now.
Yes. Okay.
Uh,
Perfect. How
The new
how's-
mother needs to rest.
Oh my god! And she looks just like, oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god.
happened. It happened.
Yep.
Oh, ooh, my goodness.
Who do you want next? Her, him. Him?
I forget. So she's like, okay, all right, Mama, how about we take you? We're gonna take you inside, and we're gonna go forward and deal with this plan.
You're all right.
Yeah, sorry. The child is. Okay, look.
Right.
He's very shiny.
Very bright. Yeah.
Luminous.
If the child starts crying and or screaming, it will become brighter than any human eyes can handle. Just
Yeah.
FYI.
Yeah, it would. It is a child of Zeus. All right.
I'm sorry.
Who's?
Zeus?
Who's?
Oh, right. You guys don't know who Zeus is. Okay. Big issue. All right. I unfortunately can't tell you a lot because I have to go. But okay. So there. Your emperor, not a good person. Just saying. Right.
Yeah,
now.
we know.
No.
We don't know.
It's an open secret.
Yeah.
How dare you besmirch his good name?
Hush you.
Yeah, we're very aware.
If he's talking to Zeus, that's not a good thing. Zeus is, you know what? I'm not gonna go into a huge thing. But
Do you have any like literature or something you can leave with us about this Zeus?
You go pamphlet.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
see,
ancient gods and where to find them. Yeah.
you see her.
So you've been banged by Zeus.
Yeah. So your emperor's talking to Zeus.
She's like, I
So
can't,
you fucked a swan.
I can't
Ah!
do my thing, and you guys don't have electronics here.
Was it?
No.
Yeah.
Electron.
Well, we have this. I show her my spirit hook.
Yeah, she's like, that's not gonna. I can't give you. Okay, there's a war coming, guys, and it's gonna be bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And I don't know how to explain it other than the ghosts are the key.
Ghosts are the key.
Because they'll have information for you that no one else does.
All right.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, you leave it
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Great.
I would.
Thank you.
I would explain more, but I have to go. I have to make sure that this child doesn't explode.
Yes, please.
Explode.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Go on now. Thank you.
Okay.
Inside. Sure.
So she goes, and you guys notice that the inside of this the Hill Inn doesn't look like a hotel. It actually looks like an entire city on the inside, and the door closes.
Oh.
Clever.
Go and open the door again.
And now it's just a regular, like,
Burnt out.
abandoned hotel.
We should really
Georgette like slowly turns to look at the rest of the group with a very concerned look on her face.
I ain't seen
She
that
she, like,
before.
points.
And no, that's
Did
new, that's
anyone
new
else
for-
also just see?
Oh yeah, no, I saw it.
That. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
a
not just
giant,
me.
a giant city.
Closes the door.
All right.
I'm just gonna sit on a rock or a stoop or something, and I'm gonna break out my hip flask. My hands are shaking again.
We're still
Yeah.
we're still beyond the wall. Maybe we should get back.
Oh, did we have some manner of like thing that we could use to prove to Lady Drake that the job was done?
Her daughter won't be there. That's the proof that she'll get. Because basically she'll go
Sure,
to visit
okay.
the next day, and then she'll be like, "Where's my kid?" Right?
And
It's-
we
It's plausible deniability for, like, she'll know that she's not there if the Emperor's not going to allow her to go onto the White Crown to visit her daughter.
Sure.
Yes. Awesome.
So did Scarlet take Syria and her
And her child, yes.
through the okay. Sorry,
No, that's what happened. So we're gonna do an epilogue for you guys, so that way you guys know what happened with you guys. You guys managed to get back to your hideout, right? And Rigney actually says that this was left for you. It's a box, and it's just a box full of silver.
Oh,
Very
more
nice.
bombs.
Nice.
We're really rich.
Yes. Right? Of course, Rigney's like, I'm not gonna tell you who it was from, because it's none of my business.
Oh, well, we don't know who
Sent
it's
Terry
from.
a gift basket. We sent him nothing because he deserves nothing.
I'm gonna do 2 more epilogues because this is just gonna be real quick. So on Sigil.
Yeah.
On Sigil. Scarlet
Sigil
comes,
2, Electric Boogaloo.
Okay.
on Sigil.
Different image. Okay.
Scarlet comes out, and she. Yeah, sorry, honey.
It's okay. Just do it real quick.
She comes out and she's just really nervous, and she's trying to calm down Syria because Syria's like, I have no idea what the fuck we are, what the heck's going on. I know my mother was telling me to get out of the city, but like, where the heck are we? Scarlet's like, just name the child, please. We need to name the child. This is important, right? And she names the child Elias Drake.
Edgy.
Well, her last name's Drake, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. So the child's name is Elias Drake.
Nice. Okay.
Scarlet then turns over and she goes, I hope that you know what you're doing, and I hope that this is a good idea. And sure enough, you guys can see, well, not you guys, but like everyone, it is revealed that she's talking to Fussy Britches.
Long time no see, you little puss.
Right? And Fussy Britches goes, look, from your information and from my information, it looks like that this is going to go down, and we need to act as fast as we can to prevent anything more from happening. The fact that Zeus is putting more children outside of his realm is bad.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys keep finding Bill Cipher in other parts of the multiverse, also bad.
Yeah.
So we cut back to Duskfall. The Immortal Emperor storms into his study, furious about this turn of events. He was promised a son, as in the physical son, not a child, and now he's lost his chance to make his world livable again. He punches the wall in his study. He punches the wall to his study, shattering it. He hears a voice going, "You're acting like a child." The Immortal Emperor turns to look and finds Zeus standing in his doorway.
Wow.
The Immortal Emperor goes, "How dare you show your face now? You promised me a son, and now I've lost my asset." Zeus goes, "How do you think I feel? Someone has kidnapped my child." Then Immortal Emperor looks and goes, "Then what do you expect of me?" Zeus looks at the Immortal Emperor before turning to leave. "In 1 year's time, the door to Sigil will open for you. In that time, I would make an army to invade." And we'll end it there.
What? Zeus is a piece of shit? Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew Zeus was an absolute fucking dickbag? Wow.
Oh, Sam did, because Sam hates Zeus.
What a surprise. I also hate Zeus. Zeus is a piece of shit. I fucking hate Zeus.
I feel like we're gonna have to do Scion this year to pay it out.
Maybe. You might have to.
Cassie, you free in a couple of months to do Scion to pay this out?
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
and with that, we'll end the adventure. So thank you, everybody, for joining us for this D20 Live Blades in the Dark game.
Woo!
I hope you all enjoyed it. There were many explosions. There was a child. There
was a lot.
There weren't many blades, but there was lots of dark
blackmail.
until the end.
Then there was a lot of bright.
There was a lot of bright that we weren't prepared for.
Yeah, all of our eyes are just like over years of being in dark solitude have adjusted to be just pinpoint or as wide as possible, just to see during the so-called day.
I want to one more roll just to see.
You just want to see if you get another crit?
No. Okay.
No, it's
all right,
not
it's
a
gone.
crit.
It's done. Okay.
We're good.
All right. But I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you
Good
for having
price.
me on for this.
Yeah. So, yeah, but it's not about me, it's about my players. So let's go again. So, Mike.
Hi everyone, Big Mike here. We will be back in 2 weeks' time for Video Game Expendables. Come and check it out. Until then, I've been playing the incredibly easy to crit Junker.
Jordan.
Yeah.
I've been Jordan. I am always Jordan, so here we are. And I've been playing Rolly, or El Corvo Lobo, as nobody called me this game.
I don't know that any of us called each other by our first names at all.
Well, when you have someone in your
assume it
party
happened.
named El Corvo Lobo, you would think that you'd appreciate that, but no.
Yeah, we need to change our Discord nicknames to our character names so it's easier to reference.
Yes.
Cassie.
I have been Cassie playing Georgette Baker, aka The Whisper.
Right, and
Thank you for having me.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood Dave, playing August Keel, a whisper.
And
well, that's my class.
And I'm Sam, the production manager, and I've been your GM for this evening. And I hope everybody out there a good night.
Bye.
Yay.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.